I'm live. I'm live. I don't know if which color went live. I'm live. I enjoyed over there at Bam's. Over there at Chubbs. Chubbs fell asleep on us. Chubbs fell asleep on us, y'all. But that's all right. Okay, T Bams is in the building. I'm gonna drop the link for when you. Where's my girl? I didn't. Look. That's she's. Oh, hold on. Let me do this. Guess invite. Guess copy. Y'all know we ain't got nothing to do, but Shawanda over here, Jamila, come on in, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Look, I ain't got nothing but time. I slept all damn day. Hold on, I slept all day. Hey, y'all, look, I slept all day, so now I'm up like it ain't. Good evening, Mika. Good morning, baby. You got to work today, Mika? You got to work today? Jamila, Jamila Joseph in the house. Uh, my number one moderator, Shawanda. What you doing up so early? My number one moderator, Shawanda's in the building. I dropped the link for anybody who want to hit it. I just said, hell, I'm up, y'all. Let's just talk. They didn't give me my medicine, so if I'm a little high, y'all know why. um, CC in the building. Good morning, Miles and chat. I am working and listen. Hey, baby, how you doing, CC in the building? See, CC, every time I say my moderator, CC pop up. CC, you know you're a good moderator too. I love you. El Cheapo. It's 3 a.m. I'm listening to sleep. Yeah, we look. We ain't had nothing to do. We ain't had nothing to do this morning. Chubbs fell asleep on us, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Chubbs ass. Chubb ass. That cocktail knocked her out. I need a cocktail. Shit. I need a cocktail, so I'm up eating a muffin. Okay, we got somebody backstage. Come on up. Come on in. Yvonne's reality. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, look. I said Chubbs and went to sleep on us, left us hang. I really forgot we was on her live. Do you know that?
Yeah, I did too. I
that
I
that's how
will slip
comfortable
up
I
and
got.
forget. I will forget that I'm on a live and think I'm on the phone. That's how
Right.
that's how comfortable I get.
You know what? That's how comfortable you should be when you're going live. When you go live, it should be comfortable. We got a corner store called El Cheapo.
Uh-huh.
Bam, hit the link if you want to. You can come up on this one.
Hell,
Um,
hey,
I was wondering
Chiba.
what happened to her. Yeah, she fell asleep, baby. Um, T Bam said, Mika, hey love. You know, Mika, my girl. She don't she's Detroit she's 4C gang all day. What's up, Bam?
Hey CMA, hey Vaughn.
Hey, T
Have,
Bam.
How y'all
have
doing
me and
this
you
morning? Good morning.
good morning, good morning. Have me and you ever talked?
Um, I think I've talked. I don't think we've like talked like on a panel, but I remember you like when you first like when I first started watching PP, um,
Okay.
and yeah, and all of that, and then y'all whatever all that stuff went down, and then I came in your chat like I come in your chat every now and then. I usually be in your bushes, but I'll
Okay.
pop out every now and then and say hey to everybody, and then I just go back to the bushes and just be chilling. Cause y'all
Right.
be having it going on over here, child.
Listen, I will say I've heard your name once. The girl mentioned it over there on the bitch don't like.
Don't make me, I
I'm
cuss out, I
scared.
cuss out. I see me, I cuss out now.
but
I don't like her, and she
but
better leave
listen,
Vaughn alone. That lady said she didn't want no smoke with me though.
uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what her
That's what
problem
she
is.
said. She said she ain't have no smoke with me, but still,
She
she came.
did. She did say that.
She came at Vaughn. So if you come at Vaughn's, then you coming at me. That's just what it is. So now
Right.
it's up. We got smoke. I don't like
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. Hey, Linda. I'm talking about. She had a guest on there,
Who?
and
Wait.
The drunk bitch.
You talking about the
Hap-
Hamburglar, Robin Ham?
happiness.
Yeah, her. Yeah, that big. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do it over here. I'm gonna
Look,
be nice.
the one the one that jumped up on my panel and I was like two braids and he was like she was like, he got a name. I said, I can say whatever the fuck I want over here.
Oh shit.
Hey look, so she was going at it with my sis, but then she started with me. I don't know why, but I put that bitch on mute and cussed her out and she was
I know that's right.
look, she thought she was going in, couldn't nobody hear her, and I called her every motherfucking name and went back over there. She went over there and they ended, so what happened? Then she went from us to you. She said that Bams and Truth Hurts was like, I don't truthfully hurt is what I call it. Tell me I don't want you to mention her name over here. I was
She
like, damn,
showed, and that's exactly what the fuck she should have said. She better know her motherfucking place when it comes to me. That's right. Yeah, that's right, bitch.
okay.
Stay in your lane. Stay
See,
in your
Bam,
fucking
I am
lane.
screaming.
Nah, for real. I don't want her name. Don't. That's right. You don't want my name mentioned over there. You
But
don't.
my whole thing is,
She
what
already
did
know what it is with me. She already know, bro. I would dog walk that fat funky bitch. I'm sorry. My bad.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
what?
I don't do this. I don't. When I come to
I,
new places, I don't let my
listen,
ratchetness out. I'm
you
sorry, son.
more look when it come to that bitch, you more than welcome because I don't like it.
Cause
She
I drag her, see me. I drag that. Oh, no, I'm just playing. Stop playing.
wait,
Let me stop playing.
she had enough nerve. She told me, she said, you fat bitch. I said, that's the first time I've been called a fat bitch
You
by a
ain't
fat
fat,
bitch.
and you got. Let me tell you something. You got some nice ass legs, CMA. Okay, you
Thank you.
got some nice ass legs. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, you got them Tina Turner legs. I'm telling you, you got some nice ass legs.
I didn't even know them motherfuckers was recording me, bitches.
So can I ask you a couple questions, CMA, if you don't mind?
Yeah, let me just read this. Happy wife life. Why you always come in here as soon as I'm cussing? Good morning, see man, everybody. I see you're up early, Unc. I'm listening and getting ready to do school. Okay, love you, happy wife life. Okay, go ahead. You can ask me.
Hey, happy wife, like, hey, everybody in the chat. Okay, so now I see it's a little toupee tray running around here, right? And he's acting like he was pulling all up on you, and
Yeah.
like, why he ain't really like pull up? Like, why he was out there whispering, "Come outside, come outside, come outside." Why he ain't come to the door? Come to the door. When you pull up on somebody, ain't you supposed to go to their door?
You supposed listen.
He did
The,
a walk by. He ain't even try.
I
Okay, go
kept
ahead.
telling, why didn't you tag me? Because as soon as you tagged me, it popped right up. Do you know that nigga went back in there and acted like he tagged me?
I know you fucking lying.
Listen, I got a thing saying Money Boy mentioned you in the thing for the video he
Child.
today.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else. While he was eating that pizza, right? It was the way he's got the motherfucking dreads pulled up in that fucking ponytail, pulled to the front up under that hat. That's what it is for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and little dude over there, listen, you know I don't fuck with you. I know you don't fuck with me. I ain't got time for that. Don't try to make me your commentary. I'm just speaking the facts. It was the way you had them fucking dreads pulled up in the ponytail way to the top of the front of your head, and you ain't even got no hair there.
Nah. Now,
And then you had it like it looks like you got little dread sideburns or something. I'm confused. You had
what
a
is
lot
with
going on over
dread
there.
sideburns?
wait,
Look, pull up a picture of that motherfucker sitting there eating that damn pizza, or when he was on that damn plane. That motherfucker, he got dread sideburns. I can't wait till unspoken that he got
you know,
dread sideburns.
I,
That's epic.
look, when you tell somebody you pulled up, you don't supposed to leave after 2 minutes.
Child,
That part.
CMA, they called themselves pulling up on me, child. They pulled up in my rent office, child.
Did they?
And I wasn't even there when they pulled up, stupid. They pulled up and they pulled up in front of my rent office. That's not where I stay at. That's not where I stay at. Come to my door. I don't stay at no fucking rent.
What
Look,
the hell is that?
he got dread side, but god damn, that's an ugly motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Not he look his bathwater dirty.
That's him too, right there. Oh, that's not him.
Jamila, don't be laughing at me, Jamila. We don't act like this when we outside. We don't act like this on other people when
I
we on
wish
other
y'all could
people.
see my face right now. Like, yes, that's exactly who he looked like with them braids.
Now,
Jamila, listen, we don't
now,
act like this
now
in other parts of the neighborhoods, okay?
look at her. She
Wait,
act like
who? Wait, let me see. Look at who. Wait, hold on. Let me.
That's Big Roof in her ponytail.
I know she fucking lying.
Look, she got,
Bitch,
don't
I
look
be
like she
damn
got
if I ever walk. If y'all motherfuckers be talking. I know y'all fucking lying. Who said something about my ponytail?
wait, don't it look like she got a whole poodle? Get a
She
whole
do.
poodle right here.
I don't know if I'm
Hey,
allowed to smoke.
Jamila. It look
Hey,
like she got a.
Hey, Jamila, I don't know if
Good
I'm allowed to smoke
morning,
weed on your
y'all.
panel, but I'm smoking weed. CMA, okay?
On and Bams, don't come over here being ghetto. Act
I'm not
decent.
being ghetto. I'm just, I
I'm
mean,
just playing. I'm just
Jamila,
playing.
no, Jamila, I'm really
I'm
trying to
just
be on my
playing.
best behavior.
look,
I'm
y'all,
really trying to be on my best behavior
look,
because
y'all,
it's too
wait,
early for
don't
CMA to
that
know me
on.
like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be all ratchet at one time. I might scare him off or something. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Jamila, how you doing?
Well, Mike, thanks for asking. Well, I had my daughter remembrance cookout this weekend.
Yay.
And then it started off so bad because I lost my wallet with all my money, my
Oh
driver's
my
license,
God.
everything. Yeah, I lost my stuff. So I was going to cancel it. And then I was just sitting in the car crying. Then the Lord above said, continue on for your daughter. Just keep it
Uh-huh.
pushing. So
Yeah.
I kept it pushing and everything turned out beautiful.
Did you
So
find
much
your
people.
wallet though?
Nope, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I had to
Jamila,
cancel everything.
did you post this on Instagram?
My
Post what?
usually everything I post on Facebook pops up on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
all my
add you.
stuff does
I
that
need to
too.
make a Vaughn's reality Facebook, but it needs to. I don't know how to. I need my laptop ain't came yet,
You could do it on your phone. Simple. It's
but
real
I
easy.
tried. I tried doing
All
it.
you do is make a new account. It's easy. I'll tell you how to do it.
No, T Bam. I was trying to make me like a fan page. You
You
know what
could
I'm
do that
saying?
from your phone too.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't let me.
I have a fan page. But hold up,
You
Jamila.
just got to go through your browser. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm seeing it. You just got to
No,
go through your browser, Ron.
Oh,
Jamila,
okay.
Instead of the
first
app,
of
just go through your browser.
all, I'm so sorry. Um, not only about your loss, but the fact. So you all your ID and all that, you got to get all that over again, huh?
Yes. Yep.
Damn,
That
that's
hard.
crazy.
My bank cards, everything. I canceled everything. So today, basically, I'm gonna be running around trying to
Mhm.
Girl, and watch your wallet be right there somewhere when you
get everything because I never lost my wallet before all my life. So it's like, oh my God, it's like my whole life was in there.
I bet it's gonna be like under the seat in your car or something. Watch. You gonna find it when you get
No,
straight.
I had pushed it in my back pocket. And
Oh
I
yeah,
guess
nah.
as I was walking and dropping, I didn't realize.
See, that means you got a little booty. You got to get some more booty back there. Cause if you had a big old booty,
Oh no, I
shit,
got
they
a
would
lot of
hold
ass
it.
for real. No, I got a lot of ass.
What then you got too much booty? One of the two, cause
That's the
your
thing. I
booty
got
pushed the
too much
wallet out your pocket.
booty.
That's not, girl. Look,
Bonds
don't.
get bams.
You got too much booty back there and knocked the wallet out. Come on now, you know
Yep,
better.
knocked it all the way out, and I ain't even felt that shit. Fell here, ain't
See,
nothing.
that's how you know you got too much ass over there. Now you need to give me a little bit of that booty so I can make my booty a little bit bigger. Now, come
T
on now.
Bam, shut up.
For
Hey,
real. Okay,
Scorpio,
y'all, I'm sorry. Let me
Scorpio
start
mama.
acting ghetto. Jamila told me I can't be ghetto. I'm sorry.
So listen, both y'all got paid. You got a page, Jamila.
Yes, that's what I was gonna tell
Yeah.
you. Can you share me out? I'm gonna do my daughter's story really, really, really soon. Probably next weekend. I'm gonna see because I want everybody to come in. I wanted to tell her story and just get out to people that lost a child to gun violence and
See, see, Jamila, you better be there on Wednesday too for my live.
I
Cause
am, I
you're
am.
a special
Yeah,
guest.
Jamila,
I'm
do you
reading.
have a
Yes,
community
What's
wall
happening?
yet?
No,
What's
I'm
happening?
gonna do it. I'm
no,
gonna do it today. You talking
no,
to me, Vaughn?
No, I
Yeah.
was talking to Jamila, if she asking her if she had a community wall.
no. Just people have been sharing me out like you and Too Strong and stuff, but no community war as of yet.
I was.
How many subscribers do you have, Jamila?
Over 100.
Okay,
Oh well, you
I
should
think
get
she
your
needs
community wall
200
soon.
for a community wall, so she need another 100.
Yeah, you'll get it. I ain't gonna get you 100, but I mean not with myself.
I
I can
can.
probably
I was
get you
gonna
like
say I got
five.
some. I got two troll accounts.
I can probably get you like
No,
5 or 7,
Ooh, boy.
five or
listen.
What?
seven, or maybe a swift 8.
I troll good.
Almost,
I don't. I can't troll. I don't have troll accounts. I just have other accounts.
Oh,
I,
CMA. I see a lot have been going on. I have to catch up because I'll be popping in and out. And I'm like, what? I see people pulling up on you,
Child, he ain't
CMA.
pull up. He did. That man did not.
They
Don't
be
say that.
doing them little fake pull-ups and
Yeah,
stuff
no,
going
y'all
on.
stop. I need y'all in over here to stop saying that man pulled up on this man, because that's not what he did. That is
Stop,
not a pull
Okay,
up.
okay, the fake
stop
He
pull-up.
ain't
lying.
pull up.
Okay.
He
Stop
ain't pull
lying.
up nothing but them dreads to the front of
he
his head to
he did a
hide that
walk
bald spot.
around.
Okay,
He walked
Right.
around the premises like security.
Look,
whispering and shit. Come
it was a place that I wasn't at.
outside, looking
Yeah.
ass.
Somebody
But
said,
how can
"Come
you expect
outside."
somebody? How can you expect somebody to get to you in 2 and 3 minutes?
Exactly. And then
They,
you pre-recorded. It wasn't live.
come on.
But
That's what
see, I
I
mean,
was
you're not even at home, are
saying.
you? I mean, and
Oh
I ain't
my
trying to
God.
get your business, but you ain't even at home, right? And I think he knew you wasn't at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
He knew you wasn't home, so why you gonna pull up somewhere? You know this man ain't even there. If you had big
Yeah.
balls like that, you would have pulled up where he was at, because I'm pretty sure you knew where he was at.
All he had to do was say, "Hey, bitch." I'm like, like I said, when I went to Flint with the motherfucker that had a problem with me, I went live for 3 hours in the same place.
See, man, you look like you're with a bitch ass.
CMA.
I'm like, bitch, if you can't get here in 3 motherfucking hours, there's a problem. Now, today he come out. He said he outside. Then he en route. Then this motherfucker take a picture of something, talking about he en route. Bitch, you don't want that. You don't want it, and we know it.
You don't want that smoke, CMA, or his dirty girl, Ebrooks. I don't like Ebrooks, little dirty ass, filthy ass,
Man,
trashy ass hoe.
I'm so
She said
damn.
my daughter got murked. So that lady right there, ooh.
Oh yeah, I remember you
Mm-mm.
said that night when we was on that other person panel, right, Jamila?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
remember now. I remember now.
hey, sweet Rita. But look, E. Brooks, I'm disappointed in that bitch being from Detroit. Cause you riding this motherfucker around from place to place. That nigga gonna leave and you still gotta be here. You better
That
hope
part.
you better hope don't nobody see who she actually is. And
Mm-hmm.
get close. They already got her truck. They getting close to close to seeing her. Cause what are you driving this motherfucker around to do what? Get his ass whooped? Be fucked up? Nigga, you from Memphis and you walking around Detroit. They already look at them braids and be like, that bitch couldn't be from here.
Oh, y'all crazy. I could really tell them braids was pulled, dreads was pulled to the front. You could really tell. That's crazy.
Yeah. Dinner. I didn't even see him eating pizza. He was eating pizza.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
he was eating his deep dish all wrong. All wrong.
All I could say, Vaughn, is ew.
And look, um, he,
I was
he,
like, dang, he over there shaking and stuff, trying to scoop up the damn pizza. Trying
he,
to
he was having withdrawals.
it was like I felt a little bad for giggling, but it was like, why he's shaking? Like, is something wrong with him? And then UP was like, he's skin and bones. I was like, he probably hungry. Ain't had a home cooked meal from them.
And look, E. Brooks, her pussy must not be shit because instead of him being in it, he got her being his motherfucking chauffeur.
That I said I wasn't going.
Vaughn said he probably hungry. Bitch, you dead.
T-Bam, did you see him? He was shaking his shit
Shaking
like,
like a motherfucking stripper.
why you? Like, I'm like, why are you shaking? Are you scared? Like, what's
He was
wrong with
shaking like a
you?
motherfucking stripper.
Like,
Probably was
somebody give him a
nervous.
pop or
Wait,
some orange
was
juice.
he live? Was he live?
No, he wait, no, was he live? I know he was live, y'all.
That's why he was shaking. Scared somebody was gonna walk up on him. That's why the fuck he was shaking. Um, E. Brooks, shout out to you, bitch, flying and paying for some dick.
I want to see a picture. I heard she was fat.
I was hoping she would get
I'm
in the
pretty sure
camera.
she is, Vans. Let me
I
shut
think
up.
Joy is the smallest
Let
girl
me
she
She
shut
got in
up
that
before they
shit.
start doing content on me, Vaughn.
she
He like
started
fat. He like fat
Jamila.
bitches.
She when she started talking, she does sound like a little girl. Like I
Uh-huh.
thought I sound young. She sound like my daughter. Like real talk.
Damn.
That's scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like,
ain't
are you
Desperate.
a
I
like?
know
Is she
shade,
a
but
midget or something? Like, and I ain't
shut
got
the
nothing
fuck
against
up.
midgets. I'm just saying, like, are you a little person?
A little
Stop
desperate person.
She
Now,
sound underage.
that shit, Vaughn, for real.
I'm
now
for she
my thing,
sound underage.
look, my
Cause
thing,
I could or would never. Ew.
look, my thing is this: the whole time that nigga was in Memphis, she was like, "I know what Michael be. We can pull up on him. He be at the riverfront. He be here and there. Now all of a sudden, bitch, you can't find me.
What?
Yeah,
She's so stupid because if anything would have happened to you, Mike, like you're the one who's showing him around and all that stuff. Like she's stupid.
very stupid, very stupid. I should have filed a police. You know, I think I will file a police report. They can
Cause
catch
ain't that like that is now that is stalking and
Yeah, and that's harassment. How you go to somebody's state and telling them I'm out here and you from a whole different state? That's stupid. He's stupid too for even putting that up anyway
yeah, and
very
then she being a what is it, an accessory to
to the crime.
something.
Yes,
right. He's a aiding and abetting.
A fugitive and shit.
Harboring a fugitive and shit.
he a fugitive.
Scorpio said at least
They done made this motherfucker a fugitive in like 1.5 seconds.
at least Mike is in a good mood this morning. Carry on. Yeah, you know what? I can't stand a scary bitch. It,
Oh shit. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
off, tries to come off like hard. This bitch is what, 10 pounds soaking wet?
No, for real though, he is. I didn't realize he
Hmm.
was that skinny. He is little. He do, and I'm not even trying to be funny. He look hungry. Real talk. He look like he
I thought you should
hungry.
say he looked homeless.
And have the nerve to be talking about CMA homeless. Get the hell out of here.
How CMA
Man,
homeless? Did he pull up at CMA's house? What the
Uh,
fuck?
exactly.
Listen to
I,
this. Not only that, we
The
have never
dumbest shit I ever heard.
seen where he's at. He never showed. How ironic he show himself when he get here.
Right.
He never show because he's sitting in that Motel 6 room with that, you know.
He happy to be outside. He got somewhere to go. Don't nobody like his ass. And I
Yeah,
know when don't nobody like you because shit, I'm a bitch that don't nobody like.
I'm gonna just say this: if I go out of town, if I spend my hard-earned money to go out of town, it's gonna be to have a good time. Okay,
You better
I
say
am
that.
not gonna
exactly.
spend my money. I am not about to spend my money to go fight no damn body. That is the
what?
stupidest shit
I
ever.
wish I fucking
Uh,
would.
you got to say that right. You got to say that right to act like you're going to fight somebody.
You know what? You are
I
absolutely
ain't
right.
wasting my money to cap, okay? Fuck
You
that
I
shit.
am not finna walk around nobody building like security.
With a
you know
flashlight in
he
my
had
pocket and
something to
a
prove to his
flashlight and a goddamn
people.
whistle.
But wait, Jamila, I'm not finna walk around like security and
Whispering.
whisper, "Come outside,
And
bitch." I'm
whisper come
knocking on your
outside,
door.
right?
I'm coming up in that motherfucker. Where
You
my
Okay,
better make all that gangster rap
he
music.
was supposed to bang on them double doors like, hey, let me in. Where's CMA at? But they were supposed to be like, who is CMA? It was
right?
supposed to be a whole scene.
He ain't trying to go jail. He's not trying to be in another state going to jail because that's where his ass would have went to jail,
On
banging on
baby.
doors and shit.
Yep. I would
That,
have showed started crying white woman tears just to have his ass locked up.
that nigga walk so fast, talk so low.
Somebody said, come outside. I'm outside. Come outside.
Girl, not
Y'all tell
not
Mike I'm
3 6 and a
outside.
twist.
And then he said that today. I said, "Where are you at? Just come outside, bitch. Come out where?"
He's scared to come outside. Looking at it.
He
He
would.
said, come
He wouldn't tell me.
Shit.
I'm
That
sorry, I'm not trying to diss him, but he looked like them type of
Girl,
dudes.
stop
Like
lying. That's what he is.
like even though they took a shower, they still look dirty. That's
Look, I say that. Vaughn, don't I say that about people all the time?
hey,
Jamila.
hey, NC. Um, listen, that bitch trying to get me to go to jail. He know I'm on probation. I forgot about that. I said, "This bitch,
yeah. He was trying to set
Let
you up,
me find out you
CMA.
gang, you on
Hmm.
probation and shit. All thugged out and shit.
yeah, coming
Look
up
at
here now."
So
CMA.
CMA, you would even though he came on your property trying to like intimidate and bully you, you still would have got in trouble.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I don't supposed to have any police contact. I said, be able to
Oh
walk.
yeah, you sure that's a automatic violation, ain't it?
Yeah, because
Hmm.
I'm already in there for fighting the police. So if I can fight two police officers, what the fuck would I care about one little white woman?
Hey, CMA, my daddy been fighting the police my whole life. He do. That's why I say my daddy is crazy, cause, and you is too, cause I ain't finna fight nobody with no gun. But I
But
get
no, it
Shit,
wasn't.
me.
I get it.
It wasn't that. They said I tried to trip them, and I'm handcuffed.
You
I'm
tried
Oh
to
already
trip
wow.
them.
yeah. So all I could use was my feet. I was well. Hell, I already copped out now. So
CMA, you fought the police and you in a wheelchair.
I went in with my back wasn't hurt then.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, yeah, you crazy as
Yeah, yeah,
hell.
I rolled all over there. And listen, they make look the I'm in the rehabilitation center for my back. They make me. I have to be in a wheelchair because they liable if I fall or something.
Right.
Mhm.
So I don't need it. I bet I would have got. I would stood up and beat his motherfucking ass.
I
Adrenaline is
bet
a
CMA
mother.
just playing the part.
Yeah, I would have surprised the fuck out of him. But that's not what he wanted. And then
Wait, I just thought about something. You telling me, you know what? Now I see you really went out of town to walk around somebody's building in a wheelchair.
And for one, we don't even know if that was really CMA's house or not.
That
no,
part.
in the house, it was. He thought it was the rehabilitation place.
Right, because most rehabilitation
Wait,
place
so wait,
looks
okay,
the
so he
same.
thought he was at the rehab place where
Yeah,
you're at?
no, that wasn't even the one I'm at.
No, I know, but that's where he was acting like, because I thought he was saying that he was outside your house.
It was an abandoned building.
I know
I
you.
know you fucking like. See, I don't even watch him, so I'm just going off of what I heard because
And
I don't.
right,
I don't
T
watch
Bam.
him.
When I saw the building, if I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I thought he was here in Chicago because he was eating the deep dish. So when I was watching the video, because CMA, I don't watch you either. I don't know your business like that. So when he said, what he say? He said the name of the streets, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That building don't look too much off like a building that's sitting in Chicago. I thought he was up here trying to be on some bullshit with somebody else. I thought he went from Detroit to Chicago. Do you get what I'm saying?
That nigga
And
about that life.
man, let me
Until
tell you
he
something.
pull up on my peoples, I
Hold
ain't gonna
on,
say their names. He ain't talking about nothing.
hold
And
on, Jamila.
and
I'm
what
thinking he was up here to mess with somebody else. So then somebody texts me like, "Nah, Vaughn, he's still in Detroit," and I said, "Oh, okay." So then, when somebody else told me, who house that they was at, supposed to be at your house, right, CMA?
right?
You're telling me that he did all that to come to your crib knowing that you in a wheelchair? Boy, don't you bring your ass up here. Don't you
But
do
look,
that to yourself. Cause motherfuckers gonna
uh,
dog walk you. Real time. What?
and look, this is the funny part, and I keep saying this. The place he was, I know the street he was on. My cousin them got a motorcycle club about 2, 3 blocks from there. Do you know how bad that motherfucker could have been fucked up?
Oh my God.
And not
That's what I'm saying. You don't go on nobody territory. Talk about I'm out here, because then when I really pull up, I'm not pulling up by myself. I'm gonna really pull up, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, damn."
right. And on top of that, everybody know how you look. You don't know how nobody in my family look.
I'm Man, when UP was saying that you pulled up on somebody in a wheelchair. I was driving, y'all. But that shit just hit. Like, it just really just hit. Like, you really did that. And then you thought you went to this man's rehabilitation center, not his home?
Right. And listen, knowing I got a bad back, but I bet you I still would beat that bitch ass. I
Man, CMA, take your wheelchair and clock his ass.
No,
Pow!
shut up, Vaughn.
Like, what the
You so
fuck?
silly.
and look,
What?
said if he had it came to the one I'm at, it would have took me 2, 3 minutes to get on the elevator and get down.
Let me tell you something, CMA. Them people over there tried to come at me because I said I was gonna stab somebody, right? And was
Right.
like, "Oh, that ain't gangster.
In their
You got
third
a
eye,
pot."
Vaughn. Make sure you say that in their third
Right.
eye.
I said I was
Let's
gonna
make sure
stab
you
them in
put
their
that part
third
in there.
eye. So they tried to come at me like, "You need to stop trying to be gangster and woo woo woo." How come y'all ain't tell y'all friend that ain't that's the lamest shit? You went to a motherfucker's rehabilitation center. I be damn. Boy, you better sit. He need to sit the fuck
Look,
down.
it ain't
But
like
it
he
wasn't even the right place though, is what I'm
right.
And
saying.
then
Listen,
it's abandoned.
wait,
And
and
you did all that clout chase,
And then he
boy.
like, here go the smoking section, here go the smoking section.
then,
What the fuck,
listen,
your boy, your
it
ass
wasn't
crazy. Y'all
like he
crazy as
pulled up
hell.
on the block. It wasn't like he pulled up on the block.
Right.
You walking around an abandoned building, bitch.
Damn.
Just like just like your fucking head is abandoned because you ain't got no brains.
You know what? I'm done.
Wow. I am, you know what, man? I look.
That was
I'm,
funny as hell. See, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why that shit was so funny, but that was some funny shit you just said.
because this shit is crazy, T Bam. Like,
I
this
know.
is
Just
really
listening to all this
crazy.
stuff is crazy.
And then talking about he want to slap QP. What the fuck?
Then that now that shit was
Yeah.
funny when she said, "You want to slap a granny? You a granny slapper?"
A
I was
granny
crying.
slapper.
I was crying laughing. Cause real talk, my little brother was he my little brother spill off a nigga. If he's standing there and he
I'll be
see a
right back.
man like this is crazy.
Good morning, everybody in the chat. Welcome to the CMA Morning
But
Show.
Good
can you say
morning.
no? It's not. Detroit has too much crime to do that little shit. He did not have. He didn't even have an address, bitch. So he could have called me. He didn't call me.
Exactly. He could have called you. He could have went live and been like, everybody, he could have tagged you. All of that. If you can
Look,
call somebody probation officer, you can call them when you
Bell
outside their crib.
Mm-hmm.
listen. He didn't tag me in every motherfucking thing else. But why wouldn't you tag me? And then your punk ass go back after I did the video today and put my name in it like you tagged me.
He's scary.
He's very scary.
Y'all
And
need something from
scary
the store.
looking.
Hey, Bell Pepper. I can't read this, Ken.
Y'all need something from the store while I'm at the store. Y'all need
Yes, T-Bam,
something.
give me some fishies.
Yeah, I need a
Okay.
ginger ale, please. You see, my throat is like,
Hey, babe.
You know this, y'all.
I'm still on live.
Since y'all on my panel, he gonna come to y'all cities looking for y'all now.
I know. I want him to
I'm
pull up
gonna
to
say this:
Jersey.
if he come to my city, my husband, my brother, my dad, they gonna beat his ass just for coming on my damn street. Like, ain't gonna be no riding around. Motherfuckers gonna see you, and that shit gonna happen. Play with it, okay? You better hope my neighbor ain't around and think I'm in danger. Your ass gonna get it.
Right.
Like, please,
Right.
please, please, please think somebody's scared of you. I look. Ain't nobody got to be around for me to take some and smack. Like, please, please, I will throw a damn hammer at your
Let me ask y'all this.
windshield.
Let me ask y'all this. The way Truth acts seem like Trey. Ooh, Trey. I can't do nothing. Ooh, Trey. Then, ooh, Trey. I can't do this with you today, Trey. Then
Mm-mm-mm.
you pause and say, I'm finna cock block. Why you want to cock block him?
Mm-mm.
I don't know who this is, y'all, but I'm letting them up. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that was Bam. She dropped.
He drops her down.
That was me. My bad. I'm in the store, y'all. Hold on. I'm still here, but I'm just in the store.
Okay, okay.
I would love to for him to pull up to Jersey.
Girl,
I have she them waiting for his ass too.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Jamila, so many dudes, like everybody on my
They think
block
that- Right.
knows who I am. They know who grandchild I am. They know who my daddy is. If that dude come this way, it's gonna be a problem. Cause
Mm-hmm. Gotta.
all I got to do is say, huh. But like I said, I'll smack his ass myself. And I'm not playing. You a bitch ass nigga. You pulled up on this man habilitation home. What the fuck? And then it's what? Like you
Thinking he
really was
was
doing all that
doing
gangster
something.
stuff.
Mm-mm.
I mean, you know, I didn't even think of it that way. You pulled up and want to fight me while I'm in a wheelchair. You
Yeah,
dirty
that's
motherfucker.
stupid. He'd have been going to jail. I'm telling you. All that shit he
Then
was talking. That's why he was making sure he whispering he did shit correctly because you're in another state. So it's like he could always say like he came to where I'm at.
Right.
threatening me. You get what I'm saying? I would have never did no dumb shit like that. Pulling up to nobody's state, trying to prove
Say that,
something
Jamila.
to YouTubers he ain't even never met. Like, get the hell out of here.
Trying to prove a point for what? Like you just embarrassed yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's embarrassing. That's now the perfect example of a bully. But you know what? Like CMA said, he was gonna do something anyway. You stop messing with people.
Right.
Exactly. You started with this man and then they really saying CMA started. No, he didn't. I was in the bushes and stuff. You posted this man's funeral. So all bets is off. You violate my family or my kids or anybody funeral. I don't care if it was posted already. It's about respect. You
And do you
should have
know?
never reposted on your page. You started with this man
And,
before he even came out and said anything about your daughter or make them phone calls. You
exactly.
started.
And listen, the point about it is he got dumb motherfuckers over there that he has convinced of that.
Mm.
Right, that you started and you didn't. You
I did
posted
That's
that
what they
man.
always do.
Oh my God.
what I did was the video where the baby knocked his hat off.
Mm-hmm.
I and she was saying she was hungry. I said, "Look, the baby hungry." Then he teased her about eating her boogers. I said, "Hell, she hungry." I never said anything about his
You know
parents.
what? I'm gonna say this about him and that fucking hat and that hat flying off and him letting that baby fall like that. That was dead wrong.
Wasn't it?
He let the baby fall. Why you ain't catch the baby and the hat? You should have caught the baby and the hat.
And look, the baby had heart surgery, open heart surgery, and you let her fall on her heart.
And let me make this clear. No, I'm not talking about his child, so don't nobody take it
That's
like
why
that.
I'm
I'm just
quiet because you know they'll be quick to say,
yeah. That's why
they're
that's why I came
talking
back
about
off
my
mute.
daughter. No,
Look,
I'm
that's why I
not.
came off mute to make myself very clear.
Mm-mm.
To make
We're
myself
They
talking
very
about his
clear.
parenting.
Because I
yeah,
don't
I was
want
gonna say ain't
nobody
Not
nobody
about
talking
start.
his
about
child,
his
because his
daughter.
Mm,
child ain't never did nothing to me. I would never bring up his baby like that. So
Yeah.
don't nobody take it like that. If you gonna question me, then question why he let his baby fall like that. I'm just saying
mm.
that part, and that's just facts. You can't fight that. There ain't no
Real
fighting
talk.
that. You can't fight that. I body that. That's it. You can't do nothing with that. What
Uh,
I just said, all of that. You can't do nothing with none of that. So see,
Right,
I don't
because
want nobody.
saying you're a
I don't
bad
want nobody
parent.
attacking you for something I said. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I stand on all my shit. You know,
right,
regardless of how it is. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong, whatever. I stand on
Right.
all my shit for the simple fact that I'm not
Mm.
gonna let nobody attack you for something I said on your shit.
right. What Kenya Black talking about when CMA called her Boosie, it took me the fuck out. You know what, y'all?
Who called her Boosie?
Y'all know what? I can't.
Who y'all talking about?
The
Ah.
day CMA call her little boozy. I was in the bushes that day.
Okay, now I am laughing at that. I said that I regret. That's the one thing I regret is talking about the baby. Oh, you want to think again? It's talk about the baby. I had became lower than him by doing that. So I stopped talking about her.
Right, and you apologized.
Yeah, but I was at a point where, they keep talking about she ain't had nothing to do with it, but neither did my mama.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? But I wanted to show that I was better than him, and I had to stop doing it. This motherfucker did a whole voiceover of my mama's funeral. It wasn't
And you
funny.
stopped CMA and they continued. He continued and continued. They put your face and all type of wheelchair pictures. Like it's like, oh my God, like when is enough? Like people only speak up for certain stuff, but why nobody saying, "Oh, enough is enough for CMA"? Like I just think like crossing the line with because I lost my daughter, so I just felt like putting up the funeral and then talking about her makeup and all that stuff. It just was whack. It's disrespectful. Just like she
I
said,
know y'all is
my
wrong.
daughter was murked. Like you could have used so many different words. Like why are you saying like she was
Yeah,
murked? E Brooks. Like that's why I don't like that little biatch.
nobody likes that hoe. And you know who hate her the most? That motherfucking truthfully hurt because she fucking the man she wanna fuck.
Mm.
That woman spend more time with him than she do with her nigga. That's why he in the room jacking off to invisible people. We
Mm,
know
mm,
that.
mm.
People were so upset about that funeral.
I'm
So
still here, y'all. My
stupid.
bad.
One man called in. I don't even know, and he was like, "I want to fuck him up. Where he at for putting up CMA's funeral?"
Wow.
You talking about that man that was in Detroit?
Yeah, the guy lived in Detroit.
Yeah, that man. I heard some of that. I don't know like what all happened. I heard some of it. But I guess it was that man said he wanted to what you call it to pull up on him.
Yeah, he want to fuck
He
him
ain't
up.
gonna do that. Let me tell that honestly, y'all. Dude is
This
a
little squeaky
coward.
voice child, you scared the hell out of me. Where you came from?
I'm sorry. I've cleaning. You know, I'm up early. Well, I've been up, but I've been cleaning stuff while I'm up. Right now, I'm wiping down these walls because these little dirty kids. But he's a coward because ain't no way you gonna pull up on somebody that you know going. And I'm not saying that CMA can't whoop his ass. What I'm saying is the simple fact that you trying to, you know, go to war with somebody that you know is in a wheelchair, is just sitting in. You pulled up to the rehabilitation crib, abandoned at that. He ain't on shit for real. All he gonna ever do is this internet stuff. And if he do pull up, he gonna do just what he did. Because if you was really about it, and I say, and I'm just saying what I've done myself, you would have been banging on that door, telling motherfuckers to come out. What you
Mm.
talking about?
Or call his phone.
After
Ain't
all
your
the
number
shit
the
y'all done been
same?
through
Yeah,
on the YouTube back and forth that you and this man done been through, you would have definitely been knocking on that motherfucking door.
And he
Exactly. Because
has
I
his
and like
number.
I said, I'm not
If you
saying
was
nothing.
really, really about that shit, you would have definitely been knocking on that
I
fucking door.
promise you would when you really want somebody, you gonna go find them. I've done that. You're
exactly.
gonna go find them. You gonna see them eye to eye. You ain't gonna do no weird like, oh, tell someone. No, you gonna go. You gonna the motherfuckers
He
here.
could have
That's what you gonna do.
he could have texted you, CMA. He has your number because I heard him says before he had your number.
But
So he
look,
could have texted you. I'm outside.
and
I promise you.
when he tagged me in something, my phone automatically goes off. That's what he did it today. My phone,
You would have went to that front desk in that rehabilitation center or something.
right? And I kept saying, "Meet you where? You want me to ride around like a chicken with my head cut off, looking for your scary ass? I'm out here, out where, nigga?
Hope E. Brooks would have had his bail money because that's where his ass would have been right the fuck in jail.
And see,
You better
look,
tell CMA if I ain't playing with your pussy, why you coming for me?
right? He's a dumb
That's
fuck.
what you gotta tell him, CMA. Tell him that shit right there. And he gonna be like, what? Because y'all know he a bitch. He be like, what?
I would have fought him and fucked him at the same time. No, let me say,
Child.
um, Ken
Y'all
said
got a
he
lot going on though. I done see they done did the most to you, CMA. So I feel like this. Whatever your ass sit over here and get their ass, they deserve every bit of it. After what they did, child, listen.
Facts.
They did
Facts.
they did a funeral for my mama too. Not Tupac Trey and them, but some people from the J4K community. So I know how that shit is. Like for them to even play with your people like that. They make troll accounts of my mama, all types of shit. And like they always got something to say. First thing when somebody try to come here, this first thing they talk about. So at the end of the day, I feel like this, whatever they ass get, they motherfucking deserve. Because that lady ain't out here messing with nobody. And she gone home about her business and they still fucking with her. That shit. I
and,
disagree. I stand highly on that. Like that's not cool.
and then they got white people talking.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Did you say they got white?
I don't even know that white guy. Oh, dead. Talking about the dead, the ugly bitch dead.
Now, T Bam, you know you can where you go, T Bam, because you know you ain't allowed to talk about white people or black people. You racist. Where you at? Where she
Right.
go? Where she go?
Who was that to left? Oh, here she go, right here.
Oh, Vaughn's dropped, I think by mistake.
No, that
Oh,
was
this
me by
one.
accident. I accidentally hit these damn fingernails.
T
I got
Bam,
wide.
don't you talk about the white folk or the black folk.
Listen, that's what I
That's
said. Wait,
racist.
cause you know they gonna say they gonna say you had a white girl. They gonna call me every white girl in the book CMA. Just you know, but
How dare another racist speak on a racist?
right. But it's been verified that I got two Uncle Leroy, so I'm definitely black. Says you know that's it's been It's been stated that. So whatever.
CMA, you can't have no white woman on your panel.
Right. That's what they gonna say. You got that white bitch on your pair. No, baby. Listen, I'm not gonna be what y'all want me to be. I'm gonna be who I am. So stop playing
Shit,
with
we
me.
on the CMA morning show. Fuck that.
But
Yeah,
Good morning, y'all. We on the CMA morning show.
call it.
y'all in the bushes, y'all come out and say hello.
We call it early morning chat. Goddamn.
They're gonna be like, you got that messy ass bitch on your pants. Vaughn, why you let me up? You know they finna talk about me real bad. They finna talk about me real bad. It's gonna be a lot. They finna drag me through the mud, y'all.
Oh,
Child.
he don't have on no designer clothes. So Detroit
Damn.
being on him.
Good morning, Kenya.
Kenya Black in the building.
Kenya Black, Bam Black too.
But you know what killed me is they'll do some shit, and when I come back harder with it, the bitch crying. I can't believe y'all let bitch shut up.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Exactly. They so quick to play the victim, and he's so
Only
dumb.
a victim of taking the motherfucking bait, okay?
That listen, she will not acknowledge that he called her roommate. You a fucking roommate,
You
girl.
see what I'm saying? I'm making some roommate shirts too for Vaughn.
Right.
I'm doing them strictly for Vaughn.
Wait, we're just gonna say I'm not the roommate.
It's gonna say the lie detector test determined. I am not the roommate.
I am not the room. T-Bell, you got. Wait, dang, I'm back.
You say
99.99.
what, Vaughn?
I am not the roommate.
I am not the roommate, right? And it's gonna have a little stop sign on it. It's gonna say
You
don't
know
take the
what,
bait.
babe? I'm not messing with y'all this morning.
No, it's
I'm
gonna say
really
Tony
not.
took the bait. That's what it's gonna say on the front of the shirt. I'm just
Look,
gonna get that shit
Kenya
copyrighted.
Black says CMA be by himself. They can't handle him. You know, how you let one person that you call homeless fuck with your mind like that? One homeless person in a wheelchair
In a rehab center.
in a rehab center, y'all so bothered.
Right, that y'all claim is homeless.
Yes, and they
If
so
he in a
mad.
Sure.
rehab center, he ain't homeless. The fuck?
Right, he got a roof over his
He
head.
got a roof over his head. I bet his ass eating good because they be feeding him and
Look,
shit.
breakfast will be here in the morning. Do y'all have
You
that?
feel me? See what I'm talking about? Good orange juice, fresh squeezed and shit. Fuck wrong with y'all?
Talk about he be faking his back pain
You feel
to
me?
have
CMA
somewhere
say
to
I'm
stay.
lying.
You
Fresh
can't
squeezed and
fake back
all ain't it?
pain. I have back pain. It's serious. I had surgery. That shit comes and go when it
Listen,
feels like it, and that shit is
when
horrible.
when I had to go through emergency and they did the X-rays and stuff, the doctor said they didn't want to say it. You need to go into a real basic. You have quite a few bulging discs.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was gonna say. I got a slip disc in
Mm-hmm.
my lower back.
Yeah, so sometime when I get up in the morning, I'll have to walk bent over because it hurt that bad.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
But I can't make them put me nowhere.
Exactly. Because it's obviously the X-ray or the MRI let them know what's going on in your back. So they
Yeah.
would have never kept you if you was fine. That's why I be like, they sound so fucking stupid.
They have to do real tests. They don't have to just give them a
Exactly. When
disease or
they
take no
admit you,
blood. They
obviously
have to
they
do
seen
real
something
tests.
was wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why are
they
they
have to
getting
take real tests
what?
when you come in with back problems or chest problems or neck problems. They have to do real tests. That it just ain't no
Look,
blood work and some pee. You know what I'm
it
saying?
be
So
Exactly.
if this
I
man
be
was faking, that he wouldn't still be in that center. Period.
I be in
Exactly.
so much pain sometimes. They give me oxys every 4 hours. Why would they give me that?
Damn, that's very powerful.
Yes. Listen, sometimes I'll tell them I don't want it if I can bear through it. But they ain't gonna be, they don't give people that shit unless it's really good.
Unless you really have, yeah, that's a high,
Yeah,
um, a very high dosage of pain medication.
Did
yeah.
you just say they give you oxy, like
Yes, girl, that's
oxycodone,
I said.
every
Wait,
four
what?
hours?
Every 4 hours.
Yeah, what
Wow.
milligram are they seeing? If you don't
30
mind me asking.
and that should be having me out sometimes. So I will refuse it, but they ain't gonna just give me that because I'm sitting here saying my back hurt. That's
Right.
Like
Just to
that.
control that pain. That they don't
That
understand that
means
back pain is so
That shit ain't
different.
no
Oh
joke.
my
And
God,
don't let it
yes.
rain or
I
something.
don't know how labor feel, but I be feeling like I'm in
let
labor.
me tell you, Mike, that's what I was gonna say. That when I was in labor, after you had a baby, they gave me oxycodone. I mean,
Uh-huh.
after I had the baby or whatever. But let me just say this: if the doctor gave you them, prescribed you them for every 4 hours, that means that doctor looked at your back, okay,
Hmm.
and he saw that you were in a lot of pain.
Yes.
That is crazy. And they say you faking.
Yeah,
Okay,
Hmm.
let's wait until they. Cause let me just say this: y'all doing all this shit talking. You better hope something don't happen to your back.
come on.
Exactly. And I won't convince nobody to do the back surgery because I did. I had two bulging discs.
That's what they
But
said.
it seemed to me like over the years the pain got worse.
That's what they came to me and they was like, we're trying to rule out back surgery, but
Hmm.
what would be, I mean, would, and I was like, hell, I would rather just go to therapy every day.
Your back will never be the same if you let them people cut all on you. I'm telling you
Hmm.
something.
I haven't been the same, Bams. You ain't lying.
When you let them people cut on you, that's one thing I don't. Ooh, baby, I don't
CMA,
like that.
don't do it.
Don't
My
let them people
granddad
cut on
did.
you, CMA. If it's, I don't give a damn. You go get a second opinion or something for
Yeah,
Right.
real.
I was
Because
going to say.
once they cut on you and do that damn surgery, you ain't never gonna be the same. I'm never, and it's gonna be 10 times worse. Especially when you have any type of pain. That
It
medicine ain't
is.
nothing
It
gonna help that
definitely is
shit.
10 times worse.
Say
And
I'm
they
lying,
give me
Janelle. I
the
know for if I'm telling you, don't let them people cut on you. Don't
Wow.
do it if you don't have to. Don't let them people cut on you.
Right.
you could get the injections in your back because they give me
I,
physical therapy and the injections in my back, but I think
they,
it still hurts.
they giving me 6 shots in my back.
They gave me shock therapy for my back, and that shit worked great.
Oh wow.
I get that once a month.
And
My
you
grand.
feel better afterwards, don't it, CMA?
I look, but you know what? And I can just about tell when it's shots a year.
Right. That shock therapy ain't no joke. That shit works. That shit helped my neck
No,
too.
I think the shots for me is like it numbs it up right there and then, but once the numbness wear off, I'm back in pain.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
now that
granddad,
is true too. So yeah.
And see,
he had
I
back
was a,
surgery,
I had
and it
modern day
paralyzed him.
ballet, so I was always stretching my body. Um, by being, by being a modern dance and all of that. They say that's where it comes from. And then I would be on the road doing it 8 times a week in shows. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body.
Hmm.
I don't have to convince them bitches for nothing. Ain't none of them. Tell my wait, I should call Medicaid. Call Medicaid and tell them what, bitch.
Right,
That's
when the
so
doctor's the
stupid.
one who approves everything, so they'll be looking stupid. If the
You know
doctor
what?
don't put it through, your medical coverage is not going to cover it. The doctor has to say, "This is what's going on. Is the insurance going to cover it?" So if they don't put it through, then how the hell is you
I
doing
mean,
fraud?
damn, they
They
worried about your
stupid.
insurance.
They so
No,
stupid.
no, Janila, they're not stupid. They're ignorant. Let's give them the proper term.
Right.
Dumbasses. And
Very.
I'm sorry, Big Roof used to be this infamous nurse. Shouldn't she be knowing all the technicalities behind this shit?
Well, you can't
Right,
tell.
the doctors put through paperwork to see if your insurance going to cover it. So CMA can. He's not the one who's sending stuff to the his coverage. They are, the doctors are. So how the hell is he doing fraudulent stuff? Oh my God. I'd be like, oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
I've never seen somebody so worried and so bothered about. That that reminds me of how everybody was so worried was PP, my sister, or not. I
Right.
mean, that was a thing.
And another thing, like you said, if all if you were faking or what does that have to do with them? Why is that
Exactly.
bothering them? Y'all want to be superheroes? Go to the damn police academy. Shit.
Shit. Ain't they yelling that Trey they bro? So what the fuck is the difference?
Hmm.
Trey my bro and I'm sticking with him. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. So what's the
She
difference?
act like that. She act like and I love me some Monique, so this ain't a diss at her. But y'all remember how Monique was lusting after her cousin on
Hmm.
Roscoe Jenkins? That's how she act about Buddy. The weirdest shit ever. Like, girl, that's your brother and you acting like that?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, it's one thing to have his back, but I'm not finna cock block my brother. That's weird.
I mean, cause he's
Right, that's suspect. Ugh.
Why am I finna stop my brother from getting some, whatever he want to
right.
get? What is that? I first of all, I don't even want to know like, come on
Yeah,
now.
right. My brother and all that type of like ill.
I don't even want to think about what he do with that girl when he take her to the back room. The
Right.
fuck? I'm
But look,
damn sure not finna interrupt.
and then you had Rivka, old crazy, fucked up mind ass, uh, uh, getting some, getting some. Oh, he getting some, and y'all mad, bitch. Why you so happy this nigga fucking?
That is weird.
And then,
Right. They all was so happy for him flying out. Damn, y'all both gotta fly.
They
Like,
over there acting like they just realized that he really straight or something. Like, y'all know what I'm screaming. This
like
is
she about to
weird.
break his virginity, right?
Yeah,
Like he
like,
never
yeah,
got none
yeah.
before.
Little bro finally finna tear some ass up type shit. That's
can
the
can you
weird.
say they all just nasty?
Yeah. Why
Oh,
y'all care about? You want to know why they care about what people doing in the bedroom so much? Cause they ain't doing shit.
mm,
Right.
mm, mm.
She with that nigga on his panel more than she is with her man.
That's not her man.
Well, I mean her roommate, her roommate, her roommate.
T-Man, where did you come from?
I just been sitting here listening, baby, but that's not her man.
That's not her man.
That's not her motherfucking man, baby. Let me tell you something. Let him tell it. Shit.
Y'all,
No, y'all, come on, y'all. Y'all
she
know
finna roast the shit out of me. Why?
what
She gonna
Who you telling? She finna drag the fuck out
You
of you.
she
already know that,
finna
Vaughn. She
he
coming from you.
I'm
y'all know he
She
was
telling
gonna
you.
be coming for
phone.
you.
He was
Puffy, Puffy,
Shit,
you
they
and Big
might come for
Smalls
me.
over there going through some things. Ain't that what she said, y'all?
Like she was on the panel entertaining that bullshit he was talking
here,
about.
here you go, Jamila. Why you talking about me and my man? What was your husband? Bitch, he sleep.
Vaughn, you
He sleep.
stupid.
He sleep. He
wait,
woke up
y'all.
saw.
Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all know Tony was just vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, his vulnerable ass.
No, he just didn't want you. Wait, and then when he said, "I
It's
can't
not
get you,"
vulnerable.
wait, he said, "I can't get you off my mind."
Here you go,
Mm,
Steven.
mm,
I've been
mm.
thinking about you all day.
Yeah.
What? How you think
No,
about somebody you ain't met? The fuck?
Mm,
hey,
mm, mm. That's
look.
all I'm gonna say is
Oh, listen. She said, "About we fucked." I said, "Yeah, he was probably thinking about that invisible person."
I really think she be lying when she be telling us something. We fuck. That's so nasty. Like, why
Oh,
you guys gotta come on here and tell everybody what y'all done did?
to
that's
prove a point that my home is still happy. Y'all ain't this shit, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be doing
Motherfucking
all of that
stolen
shit.
ass ham she had in between her legs, okay?
I'm like, shoot. You bragging about having a wet ass and
but,
he
but
She
listen,
bragging
molding
about
into
stealing the motherfucking ham. The fuck?
that's something a young
it?
girl. That's something a young girl would say.
Exactly. Like, she a weirdo. You a granny out here talking about I'm getting fucked. That's nasty.
Wait, Marsha Tate said Muskie Ball Trey is living in a motel, and I can't read shit. I can't see y'all. The reason he's been there is because of his daughter's help, paid paid by who? Charity. Paid
Oh,
by, he has,
yeah,
yeah, he has
I get what they saying.
Paid by charity.
no car, no hair.
Yes, Vaughn, like when somebody sponsor a child, like when they have cancer and they have rich families that will sponsor a kid and they will, pay up everything for them and different stuff like that until they,
But listen
not
to
to say all pass, but
Saint
they
Jude.
have
Oh
families that do that.
yeah.
Yes.
Listen, that's what Saint Jude's do. We have a Saint Jude's here. They,
Yes, St. Jude's, yes.
Oh, that's sad.
They
girl,
will sponsor the kids,
yeah.
make them comfortable until they last days, like everything. Take them to like big basketball games, like anything they wish for, they does for them. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was following this little girl. Her aunt, her aunt had put her story out that she had cancer, and they did everything for her up until her last day. But I be feeling so sorry, like when it's little kids that have the cancer, like because they can't fight but so much, they still little.
Right. It do make it took it definitely bring tears to your eyes.
Well,
Like
Yeah,
I hate them
I,
commercials.
I'm a
yeah,
two.
especially when you follow their story and then you finally see like they passed away. It'd be so sad.
Well, you know what? I'm a two-time cancer survivor, so um, I really identify with them.
Yeah.
For them to
Oh,
say,
you survived cancer twice?
yeah, I had bladder cancer,
See?
and then I had plasmacytoma that was next to my heart.
Wow.
I had to
Oh
do
wow.
radiation. I had to do radiation for one and chemo for the other one.
Mm.
Oh wow.
It
I did.
ain't your time, so that's what happens. Some people beat it, some people don't.
I
Hmm.
Oh,
know.
sometimes it comebacks too. I knew somebody that they beat it and then it came back like years later.
Yeah. Well, that's how my mama died. She had cancer on the lung,
Mm.
on the brain. They found it on the brain. So
Wow.
uh, that was my grandmother died of cancer. I mean, cancer run through my family so tough.
Yeah, it's hereditary, huh?
Yeah. But I said, Lord, let me. My great grandmother had a breast removed. She had breast cancer. Um, but mine, I went through it. I would leave chemo and go to karaoke at the bar.
Oh shit.
They'd be like, "Where you at?" Oh, Ken said. Then he got a bar in the damn bathroom, ghetto ass. Yeah, he got a bar, the liquor on the bathroom sink in the Motel 6. That baby. Oh, my phone died, y'all. I'll be in the chat.
Oh, who
Thank
phone died?
Bam. Thank
Bam. Oh.
me to grace your panel. Love. Anytime, baby, anytime. You hilarious. All the foods we eat make us susceptible to so much. We do have to be careful. And I eat every damn thing.
Me too.
Oh my God, I throw down. I
I'm
love
like you. I love me some pork chops and cow food and all that shit. Oh my god.
food. Oh, I love some chitlins.
Oh, I don't do the chitlins though.
Really? I love some.
Yeah. Plus I'm West Indian, so I like the oxtails and the stuff like that.
Yeah, I love oxtails too. I like them.
Mm,
How do you like your? You like them on top of the stove or in the stove?
on top of the stove.
Okay, I like them both ways. I even Pycerna Wakes, one of my subscribers that used to be over here, um told me a goat recipe. Um, what was it called? It was damn. But anyway, that goat was so fucking good. The only problem was, I mean, the only bad part was I walked in. They had all the goats hanging upside down in the pig.
That's how they do it. Yep.
Yeah, but that's a fresh meat, the fresh meat,
Yes.
and that lamb was so much. I mean, that goat was so fucking good. But I love barbecue goat too.
I never had barbecue goat, but I do have curry goat. We had all that at my daughter remembrance cookout. We had everything: oxtail, curry goat, jerk chicken, jerk pork, like everything, rice and peas, Spanish
Wow.
rice, hot wings. Like, it was so much food. It was like, well, goddamn. But it
Now
was a great turnout.
I was telling people this story. Whenever we have a family get together, um, it's a couple of cousins. I just won't eat their food.
Oh yeah, I have Pacific people that I know who throws down, which is me and my sisters. It's me and my sisters that cook. Like we throws down. Like I wouldn't have anybody do anything that I know would be like, oh, the food was nasty or something. Like no, trust me. Everybody was talking about the food. Like me and my sisters, we throw down.
Look, I would get these little stickers from the dollar store, and I will put a red dot on the
So
pan.
you would know.
So I would know. And I tell my mom, I was like, Mama, any pan with the red dot, we're not gonna eat it. So we all there drinking everything. My mom told me, Michael, but was loud. You said don't eat none of the food with the red dot. I said, oh God. I'm so serious. I am very particular about that. I don't do a lot of potlucks. When they do potlucks, I
Mm-hmm.
eat what I brought.
That's how I used to be.
Good morning, up
Like,
100.
I'm not eating nobody's shit. I don't want it. But I'm still like that. I'm very iffy,
Yeah,
especially if I feel like they don't clean up behind themselves. Because first of all, your kitchen got to be clean. If your kitchen not clean to me or your stove and stuff, I'm not eating from you. I'm sorry, it's not happening. And I like as you go. Like I have to go as I go when I'm cooking. I have to
yeah.
clean up behind myself. I just don't like the sink to be full of dishes and stuff
Right.
like that.
My
No.
little my little cousin, and I ain't gonna say her name, but she was on here. She was cooking, and her stove was so fucking dirty.
Yes, that would turn me off. I'm not eating shit. I don't give a fuck if they say you're the best cook in the world. I'm not eating it.
Facebook, I was so embarrassed for her, but I didn't know how to tell her. You know,
Mm,
If your stove dirty, your house dirty, the bathroom dirty, I'm not
no, I hate this. I hate this when you be at somebody's house. You say, "Can I use the bathroom?" They say, "Oh,
eating.
go in here first and clean it up."
mm,
I
mm, mm.
almost don't want to
Wait,
use
you
it.
said what?
When you at somebody's house and you ask to use the bathroom, they say,
Hmm.
hold on, and to go in there and straighten up.
That's just
I've
crazy.
done. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I couldn't straighten up because they didn't have no cleaning products.
I,
Oh my goodness.
I
I
went.
listen.
I
Okay,
went to a cousin house, and they told me, go use the bathroom. One no toilet paper.
I,
Oh my. Oh you. Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes.
wait,
Hmm.
I went to a cousin house.
I
Used
know you was upset. Like what the?
I was so mad, Jamila. I went home.
wait, I went to a cousin's house to use the bathroom, and this pissed me off more than anything. I'm like, I wanted to put a condom on and poke a hole in it before I used it. Um, that's how bad the bathroom looked. But I look, and there's a can of Comet sitting right there.
And
You
you just
got
started cleaning up, huh?
wait, you got the can sitting there, but it's dirty as hell. You ain't cleaned it. What the fuck you got the can for?
Like I'm bad. Like I can't have too much company because I'm really bad with the cleaner. Like if you come and meet my shit clean and you start leaving shit around, like cups or anything, I start getting like, oh, because my OCD is bad. Like in the kitchen, they be like, oh, Jamila do the most because I can't use the same rag that I wipe the stove and the counters and stuff down with for my dishes. And I have to always use bleach. And I literally have a mop for the bathroom that's separated from mopping, like the hallways and stuff. I can't use the same mop for the bathroom and the hallway and stuff. My
Now,
OCD don't let me.
I like living by myself because I can use the same glass all day. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Um, and everything stay in place.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I had a friend ask me one time, like, how your house always clean with all these little kids? Cause I had my first three was like back to back children. And then I had a 10-year gap with my last two. And I'm like, you have to train your kids. You get what I'm saying? My kids was never allowed in my living room area. I spent too
Me
much
too.
money in my shit. So I always kept a TV in their room and stuff so they will stay in their room. I just never allowed them in my living room area. I don't know. Everybody is different.
If
And
you
they knew to keep my shit together because you got to raise your kids. You got to tell them to clean up behind themselves and stuff. Because if you don't, as they get older, they're going to be lazy. They ain't going to want to do it.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely got to train them. So, help
Hmm.
them up, stay out of certain areas, all of that. But it's gonna be hell to pay.
Yeah, don't color up on my walls and shit. But I had my kids cleaning walls on the weekend and stuff because my mom and my dad had us do stuff like that. We had to do like cleaning the walls and all that type of stuff on the weekend. And I had West Indian parents, so my mom was very strict about you coming. A little thing is out of order, we got our ass whooped.
Right.
Like get my shit together. You know how I like my house and da 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 da. I'm like, oh my god. I
Oh, you
told my mom one day, I was like, you know something?
Um,
You would call the CPSKs back in the days. Cause
you
you
said
know we got them
Real
ass whooping. These kids is bad now with these days. They don't got no respect, no nothing. We got our ass tore up.
look
And
here.
we
You
need to respect our elders.
yeah.
like that in my house. I don't clean with glass stuff. My husband,
Look what I'm doing. Jamila, didn't you say you clean the bathroom with a different mop than you do the rest of the
Yes,
house?
yeah.
Okay, look at this right now. Hold on. I'm about to show, matter of fact, I'm about to show you before I get started how many mops I have.
I know you don't got 3, 4 like me in the damn corner in the bucket.
I have, wait, hold on. Let me turn on my camera. Wait, more settings, camera, back camera. So I have, can y'all see?
no.
Oh, dang. What do I gotta refresh it?
You're supposed to be able to just turn it. Oh, where'd she
She's
go?
left. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I got.
yes, CMA, I'm gonna tell my daughter's story. I'm gonna let everybody know because I
Yeah,
think Chubbs had I had did her story. I don't know if you ever heard it. I did originally did her story on Truth Hurts channel, but then after we stopped speaking or whatever, she took her story down. So I was like, as her mother, I will put her story out myself. So I
yeah.
started like, sharing out, well, Too Strong and Unspoken and stuff started sharing out my channel for me.
Can you just give me a little synopsis of what actually happened to your daughter?
Yeah, she had a fight with a young lady and I don't know what the young lady told her cousin, but he waited all day and staked out my daughter. Like when he seen her coming,
Uh,
my grandbaby walking, he started shooting at her basically. And it hit her legs and she fell to the floor. And then all I'm gonna say is he went over her and shot her close range 6 times. And I'm gonna leave it as this. And my grandbaby got hit in her back twice. But I'm gonna tell the story on my
right.
channel soon, probably next weekend or something. I want everybody to come in, like dealing with grief and the loss of a child because she was only 22. And
Wow.
my grandbaby lost her mom. She was 3 at the time when she got hit in her back and stuff. And
And she's doing good.
she's doing the good. She gets therapy. They have their ways they do therapy with her. Like they call it play therapy with like dolls and stuff. Like one would be mommy and her.
Right.
So she's doing therapy, but I always got her for the summer and stuff.
Right.
So she feel like she's visiting me because sometimes she be like, when mommy coming to get me? She's taking long. So she don't understand, like, like mommy's never coming back. So that's what hurts for when she asks for her mom,
Yeah.
because that's all she know and that's all she had. They did everything together. So they
Wow.
had just came back from celebrating her 3rd birthday in Disney World, and like a week or 2 later, yeah, she got killed. Hmm.
My God. Did they
Over
catch?
and then yeah, I found out in court the mom said it was over a lie. But I wish the judge would have asked like what was said, for him to do such a heinous crime like that. But she didn't ask him what was said. But the mother had turned around and apologized to me, and she was just saying that all of this was over a lie, and I'm sorry you lost your daughter over a lie. And I was like, a lie?
Right.
But yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, and he didn't know my daughter. That's the thing. And they didn't arrest the girl. And I felt like, how? Because she didn't know the guy is whatever she told her cousin. That was her cousin. And he was 46 years old.
Damn.
Yep. They gave him 45 years, but I feel like that's still no justice for me, But they saying that's like a life sentence for him because he'll be damn near his 90s. He probably don't even make it. But still, I just feel like his family could still visit him. He's still breathing. I don't have that.
Right.
And my grandbaby missing out on her mom.
Up would say, "Oh, poor baby. My heart uh, breaks for you and the baby."
Yeah. It's her.
You going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I was saying like everything hurts me. Like her first pre-K graduation, I was there crying because in my head I'm like, my daughter's supposed to be here experiencing this. That was her only child, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but the story is out there, and she's on gunviolence.org website. You could always go light a candle for her.
Right. Right. What was her
Yeah, because huh?
What was her name?
Chastine Joseph. Once you put her name in on the gun violence website, it pops up. I light a candle for my baby every day.
Okay. All right. Hmm. I know. I lost my mother, and every time, even though your friends were like, "Oh, my mother turned 81 today," and I'm like, "Oh God, why couldn't my mom?" My mama died at 73. So,
Mhm. Yeah, I
um,
know the feeling because every day is different. Some of my days is better than others, and it comes out of nowhere. Like I'll be sitting here talking to you right now, just me telling you bits and pieces of her story. I'm choked up.
I get the same.
So yeah, or
Okay.
even if a song play that I know she like, it'll
Yeah,
choke me up too.
that's like I can't go to White Castles because my mother and I. Well, I can go, but whenever I eat it, I cry because her and I would eat ours the same way: extra onions, no pickle, and we
Yes.
I burn away and fold it in half, and that's how we eat it.
Yes. So that's why I just wanted to start my channel because everybody was behind me, Vaughn, and everybody, like just put your story out there yourself. Because I feel like if you put my daughter's story out there, even if we separated, we went out, why would you take her story down if you did it from your heart? And I
Yeah,
supported you and your channel. If I walk away, I walk away, but I didn't get why she took the story down. But I'm gonna put it back out there myself.
because as
And
fake and phone, that would have been the last thing in my mind if me and you got into it.
Yeah, to take something like that
Yeah,
down, that's
go
not
back
right.
right,
and take it down. That's
But she
because
did it because she knew it was gonna hurt you though, too, Jamila. And well, I'll take that back because it didn't hurt you. If anything, let me just say this: one thing that is true is when people come from up out from under them, they do grow, and you do end up finding better people. Like real talk.
right,
So I feel like, it was something that was supposed to happen because, you got a lot of people behind you. I consider myself, just a little old, Vaughn. Like I don't think too much of myself like that when it comes to this YouTube as a content creator. But I feel like you got a lot of people with a lot of big, with a lot of subscribers,
right.
and you didn't met Bam, Truth is, Rudy, UP.
Unspoken, too
Yeah,
strong. Everybody that's
yep.
pushing for me to put the story out there, and
But they
CMA, because
also
you had
have
told me before CMA,
yeah,
whenever you put the story out, I'll share y'all and Chubbs.
yeah.
People that want to hear the story. So they was like, do it on your channel, build your channel. And I didn't have
but
a YouTube channel or subscribers, but they
mm,
started sharing me out, and I got over 100. So everybody just waiting to hear the story. So
And
what I
listen,
was trying to point out was that all of
wait a
them
minute.
people
Anybody
also
else? Hold
have
on one
some
minute,
type of
baby. Hold on one
oh, go
minute, baby.
ahead.
Um, my any moderators in here, please put her link up. Put her link up. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Y'all know how we do over here. Okay, go ahead, baby.
No, I was just gonna say that if she really think about it, all of them people that is around her have something in common with you, like UP and her nephew, Bam and her nephew, Rudy, is skilled or he knows about guns. Like that's how I've been looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like that. So I feel like I believe everything happens for a reason, and
yes.
forget her. Like
Hmm.
forget that lady for real.
Yep. It just made me stronger. Like, put your daughter's story, like they said. you're her mom. Can't nobody tell the story like you can. So it just made me strong about her doing that. She don't even know. It pushed me to want to start my channel and talk to parents that lost a child or even anybody that lost a loved one and you grieving, how to push through grieving and stuff like that. Like we could communicate with each other, help each other out. Like how do you cope with the grieving? Because days is different for me. Every day is different. And then having to raise her baby and she asking for her mom is just a lot. Because you don't really know what to tell. Well, she's 5 now. I always say mommy in the sky blow kisses, but I don't think she comprehend like she's gonna never see her mom again.
Not in this lifetime.
Yeah.
Ken Black said the thing about having such a large family, we had so much tragedy. I live in a small town where everyone is related. One of my high school classmates was executed for a murder he committed. Ohio uses the death penalty. Yes.
Wow.
People dropping.
Wow. CC. I've seen CC before. Hi, CC.
That's my baby right there.
Yeah. I want to show you this, Jamila. Look. Well, I'm gonna show everybody, okay? Okay, y'all. Okay, so look. This is my shower, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the house mop, okay?
Yes.
This is the bathroom mop, right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't want y'all to see my toes, so I'm about to turn the camera off. Because y'all know I got big feet, okay? And my toes ain't done, so I ain't about to be judging me. This is my
Mop
okay,
bucket.
this is my mop bucket over here. This is the mop bucket. This is the mop bucket, right? And
Okay.
then this is for like wait, what's up?
Ron
Dang,
is
I
so
showed my
silly.
feet. So this is this is for the house too. But you see, I just got through cleaning the walls and there's like
Okay.
spray on the floor. So I use this mop right here. Oh my god, y'all, I'm really trying to hide my toes. I use this mop right here to
Oh
just
my
like clean up spills throughout
God.
the house.
Oh
Huh?
my God, them toes. No, just
Oh,
kidding.
shut up,
CMA.
CMA.
Her toes gonna be all over later. Like Vaughn was talking all that shit. Look at her dusty ass
I
toes.
promise you, they gonna come for me. They gonna be like, "Why her toenails so long?" I'm going to get a pedicure, bitches. But let me show you. I got another mop. Hold on, I'm not done. Okay, I got one more, and then I have this one for the bathroom. I just actually got through washing it. If y'all been hearing my washing machine and stuff go off, okay, I'm about to turn the camera around. I'm gonna step back. So this one is for the bathroom. After we get out the shower, I mop the floor. I mop the floor up and stuff. Cause when the kids go in there, they
Mm-hmm.
like to track up the floor and shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have 3 brooms. I have a broom for my basement, outside and around the house. I got a broom
Mm-hmm.
for the kitchen and a broom for a broom for the house, and then I have a broom for the bathroom.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
I know that if that sounds like a lot to a person, I've just gotten this way.
You got OCD, Vaughn?
I feel
Cause
gross,
I know
but
I do. I
yeah,
like I like stuff in order. Like if you move my shit, like even my rags on my stove and stuff, I need them to be
yeah,
straight and in line. And they be like, "What is your problem, girl?" I'm like, line it back up
you've been like
evenly.
that.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
I'm,
been like that.
If
I'm
I if my house ain't clean, I have a hard
fine.
time sleeping. I feel nasty. I feel angry. I'm agitated. Like it's too much. No, and
Yeah.
honestly,
It
I
is
put
fine.
I
With three damn
slowly.
brooms,
He said what?
fine. I think you're a witch with them 3 brooms.
No, I really just like I think it's when the bathroom be nasty. I have 2 boys and then my husband.
Right.
So then my son, y'all, this is the funniest shit ever to me. When my son first started using the bathroom, I used to wonder why it would smell like pee. He thought it was fun to pee, like to like spray his pee everywhere. He thought that was
Oh my
hilarious.
goodness.
Yes. So I would go in the bathroom. I'm like, why does it smell like that? So one day I'm walking past the damn bathroom and I see him like he was playing fucking what you call it, like a target game or something. He just taking his little thing, just whipping it all around and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, "Mommy, it's fun." I said, "Oh, okay, I'm not gonna whoop you, but you can't do that." Like Don't like so yeah, and then I got the little baby. I'm potty training him, but he don't hold his pee pee, but he will stand up, and I can tell that he thinks it's fun too to make his little winky just go everywhere.
Mm.
So you got to keep these bathrooms clean, and I think it's nasty to take my broom that I've been sweeping all around the bathroom that's got pee and tissue
Right.
and
Around the
fingernail
house.
clippings,
Oh,
right, and take it around the house.
ooh,
That makes sense. Just like I don't understand. I use two washcloths when I take a shower.
me
Me
too. I can't
too.
use the same one for my face that I use on my body.
No,
Yeah,
I cannot do that.
a
Yo,
lot.
I have a cousin who uses one for her feet, her face, her butt, and then her body. Real talk.
Wow.
Real talk. Yes.
Now that's some serious OC.
Girl. How
Oh, that's just
about
my pussy. Right.
Jamila, do you wash your brooms?
um,
Do you
no, I change them out often though. Like the mops and stuff. I just rather change them out.
you rather change them out?
Yeah, I change them out often because I don't have the ones you have. Those ones you can wash. I seen them flat ones you have that you wash or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I just change them out often.
I take the broom and I sit it in the mop bucket full of bleach and dish soap.
Yes.
All of the hair comes out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and all of the dirt and stuff comes out of it. And that's how I keep my brooms for a while. I think I need a new broom for the kitchen. I just got me a new broom for the bathroom. But
Yeah.
when the bristles start getting all stressed out,
Yeah,
that's
you
when
know
I
it's
buy
time.
me
Yeah, it's
another
time
broom.
for a new one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I can't do nothing without bleach. Like if I don't have no bleach, which I always stay stocked up with household products, I cannot wash my dishes and stuff. I have to have bleach. I'm sorry.
girl, bleach. What baby?
Do you know they say that the bleach doesn't make it any better? They did a study.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Even though
I'm just used to it by now anyway.
I still put bleach in mine though. I just like the smell.
Yeah. Yeah, you like to mop and you want to smell that clean smell of pine, whatever you mopping with. You want that smell when you come through the door, like, oh, you just mopped and clean. I
Mm.
like that smell, like it's clean. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I have candles, Febreze.
All
I
types of
have.
stuff. I just like a house to smell beautiful when I come to the door. I don't want to smell
Yes,
no funny smells, no mildew, nothing. No, I be like,
I
hold
got you.
on, something don't smell right. That's just me. I like for it to smell, fresh.
Yes, yes.
I got my windows open wide. The breeze is blowing through because it's early in the morning.
Oh, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like you should air your house out, like
Yes. Yeah.
especially when you got like small babies, cause
Hmm.
all them diapers and freaking. Let me tell y'all something. I hate going. I ain't gonna say who, but I had a family member, y'all. Every time I went to their house, it was sticky everywhere.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I like vow. Like if I when I have a bunch of kids, it'll like that stickiness. When I tell you I wipe down doorknobs, I keep my refrigerator wiped down. I keep the counters wiped down. I
You
don't
have
play that
to.
sticky. Yeah, I don't play that sticky, you know, thick air, musty smell. I hate that.
Yeah.
That is
Mm-mm.
disgusting to me. It's like you walk in and you uncomfortable. You can't even just relax. So
Right.
that's
You
why I'm
scared
like,
to sit down and stuff. Like if I gotta go to your house and I'm scared to even sit down, I'm not even coming back to your shit.
Hmm.
But everybody was raised
no,
differently.
for
You get
real
what I'm
though.
saying? So I was just raised to wipe down walls and all that types of shit. And I'd be like, my kids used to look at me like, what in the world? Like, listen, it's Saturday. Let's get to it. Not that,
Yes,
you
let's
clean
get
your
to
house
our
every day,
point.
but Saturdays you do the big, big cleaning and stuff.
Hmm.
Right.
And I will say my kids are spoiled. I've been making them help me clean up more. And
I
honestly,
know.
when I first started making him do it, my son, oh my God, he was so lazy, y'all. And then I told him just before school ended, I said, man, you've been doing a good job. He was like, Mommy, I just don't want to be dirty when I get older. Because that's what I would always say to them. Like, y'all gonna be dirty when y'all get older if y'all don't help me clean up. Do you
Right.
want to live in a dirty house? Like, I just be messing with them. But I be serious too, though. Like, do
Right.
you want to be dirty?
My mama, she made cleaning up fun for us. Um,
Yeah,
yeah. But then I had all sisters, so they had to do all the housework. I just had to do yard work and take out the garbage.
the trash. And I do have if my husband don't do it when he leave out for work, or if he takes the trash out, if he takes the trash out and I accumulate more, I always have my son take it out. And he'd be so proud, y'all. He'd be so cute. He'd be like, Mommy, you want me to take the trash out? I'd be like, yes, man, go ahead. Take your sister with you. And
How old is he?
he's 5. And
Oh,
I always tell my oldest daughter to go with him because she's the oldest. But
oh,
I always tell her to go with him, so she can open the trash can. And then I'd be like, don't you touch the garbage when your brother is around. Because she just like me. Like, I had to learn how not to do. My grandma would get on me about that. But I lived with my dad. And, he would take out the trash, but we took turns. Like, not even took turns. I'm lying. My daddy really only made me like clean up when I was on punishment. Like, he would make me clean my room, but when I was on punishment, I had to do everything. I never had to touch the mop when I lived with my father. Never.
mm.
He told me a woman wasn't supposed to touch a mop, and I was like, okay. And I just like, but when I was on punishment, no baby, and that mop was heavy as shit, y'all. We had that big. I don't know if one of my cousins stole that big yellow thing where you put the mop in it and you bring it out. Y'all know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
We had one of them. We had a big wood, look like custodial industrial ass mop.
Wow.
And when I was in, if I got in trouble at school for, you know, um, my teachers were petty. They would literally call my dad because I put my lip gloss on in the middle while they were talking type shit. So, my dad didn't play about school either, y'all. But yep, that dang on lady got me in trouble. He was like, Kiki. That's what my daddy called me. He called me Kiki. He's like, Kiki, go ahead and grab that mop, sis. I was like, what the fuck? Man, let me tell you, my back was hurting, arms was hurting. That is the only time my daddy like really would discipline me.
Yeah. My
Dang.
mom, my mom was good with it. My sisters, they had a week of washing dishes, and that's why I don't mind washing dishes now because I never had to wash.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather wash dishes than clean the bathroom.
Yeah,
That, that's how I was. I would always choose to clean the bathroom over anything else.
I would rather wash dishes than take out garbage.
Then take the garbage out.
Yeah.
My only thing is them dumpsters be trifling.
Uh,
Like, I think at my last apartment, I poured bleach in my dumpster because that's how bad it smelled.
right. I've had to do that too.
Like, them things be so trifling. What, babe?
I poured Fabuloso in other people's garbage.
My grandma did that. You know how the garbage cans stick, when like on some suburbs, all of them go on the same side of the street.
Yeah.
Trash day. My grandma did that, and we was cracking up. She's like, every time I come out here, motherfuckers trash can stinking up and they do. It was bad, y'all. Like, I don't know if they were, and my grandma also recycles, so I don't know if they were like pouring their drinks and stuff into the garbage bag, and then the garbage bag was breaking because it was like all this funky fungus water.
Wow. On the suburbs.
Yes, them people be nasty. People try to make it seem like just because they be in the suburbs, they living so much better. Them people be nasty. Like, for real. Like, their clothes and stuff be all up on the wind. Like, man, I'm gonna start taking pictures. Like these people just live. Their cars be like full of garbage and clothes and stuff.
Right. Mm. But my mama, she said it was good to do everything right then. Don't do something and then say you'll go back. Like if it was clothes out to dryer, fold them right then, put them up. And so we always did that. Mm. She was the best. Can't hear y'all. Y'all talk. I can't hear y'all.
No, I'm still here. I was letting you
Oh,
talk.
oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting on them to bring me breakfast.
What you order?
CMA said, I wait for my breakfast.
I be ordering. I let them, but I tell them put me two things of cereal. I love cereal, so
Wait, say it again.
I love cereal. So I always tell them to give
You
me two.
say cereals too?
Yeah, cereal. What do y'all say?
Cereals,
Yeah. What do other people say?
cereal.
Oh,
I've noticed a lot of up north people say, mostly Chicago. I've never heard anybody else say cereals,
yeah.
and they be
Um,
like, "It's cereal."
like I say pop, I don't say soda.
I say pop too.
I
Do
was in
you?
a
Do you?
That cereal type person no more. I was
Who?
raised on porridge and stuff because I'm West Indian.
You was
But
raised
my
on who?
kids my kids was raised on oatmeal and stuff. But y'all
Oatmeal.
ever taste porridge from like a West Indian
porridge. No,
restaurant? Yeah.
Oh,
no.
you
I
talking about the stuff that
Little Red
like
Right. I mean, the girl ate.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like grits. I can't get into the grits. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god.
What?
Oh no. I love.
Jamila.
I know. They be like, girl, y'all know what you missing. I'm like, I ain't missing nothing.
Girl, good old bowl of grits when it's cold outside. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Do you eat shrimp and grits?
Yes, say that, Michael Allen. Yeah, look, Michael
I
Allen,
even put my I even put
CNA.
oxtails over grits.
What?
Oh yeah, they doing that now. They putting everything on the grits now, for real, for real.
Them
Yeah.
oxtails so delicious with them grits. I'm telling you, I like it better than the rice.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, grits is bomb.
Have you ever had? I don't like cream of wheat.
That's what,
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
I've
like
had
it
cream
no
of,
more, but I was raised on that. I think
yeah.
like when your parents gave you something too much, because like on certain days, it's like the same breakfast. You kind of grow out of it when you get older.
Right.
Yeah, I like cream of wheat. I'll eat cream of wheat now if it's made right.
Ooh, see, I mean, I was looking at you that day you went to that event and you had it like you was tasting different
Oh my
foods. You was
god.
making me so hungry and you couldn't eat no more and you was trying
I
and you was like, oh, I ain't taste that one yet. I was like, ooh,
You know what? I will go to that every year now. Do you hear me?
I
It
bet you is because you was iffy. Like, should I go or should I not?
um it was well worth it. But listen, by the time I got to I wanted to eat so bad and I couldn't.
I
Oh,
know. He was like, I'm so stuffed. And then you would see him grabbing something else, Vaughn. I was so hungry that day. I was like, ooh, what he eating now?
I mean, it had to be over 50 places in there. And I took some from every little one, didn't I?
I know, because you said you didn't even get to the other side yet. And you had already tasted so much shit.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't.
like to
Jamila,
go to something like that.
Yeah,
I had
that.
no idea Jamila be. I didn't know you be kicking it with CMA like that.
Oh yeah, I always did. You know how sometimes you stay in the bushes? Like
Mm-hmm.
I literally know a lot. That's how I know who started stuff and who trying to
Mhm.
front now. Like
Yeah,
they talked about my daughter. Like you started first. I seen the whole shit. You started because you lied and told truth. Him and Chubbs was talking about them, and he
exactly.
never said anything bad about truth. That day I was like, oh my god, he lying. He
We
was
all
like, "Oh,
said,
they was over there talking about us," and I'm like, "No, they was not." But E Brooks co-signed that shit because she asked E Brooks, "What was he saying?" And she was like, "The normal." She should have checked that shit. Like, no,
Wow.
he was talking about Money Boy. He didn't say anything about you.
yeah.
And she
I,
ran off of that and then stopped fucking with CMA. He never was talking about her. That shit was crazy.
Wow.
and I even
He
told him,
lied. He lied.
I even did a video. I said, stay out of it. We never said nothing about you.
You
Right.
sure didn't. But y'all
She,
definitely was talking about him. But he
Yeah.
made Truth feel like they was talking about the both of them. He's a liar.
And she
she
fell
just
right for
wanted to be in
And
it.
she fell for it. Yep.
That's
Fell for
it.
the
She just
okie
wanted to be in
dokie.
it.
it. Mm-mm. I don't know what she thought I was going to do. Tell her,
Because I was in the bushes on that live too.
Jamila.
I just never really came out and speak. But then I was like, shit, I'm gonna start coming out and speak because they be thinking like soon as you start speaking on something like, oh, now they want to go fuck with our ops. Like, no, I've been watching
No, the first
everybody. I
thing
just
you
right.
had
said.
certain respect for people. But now that I see people is for themselves, I'm speaking to everybody. I don't give a fuck who is who op. That don't got shit to do with
But
me.
wait, how can they say that when every time somebody over here, my 4C gang, they talking about come on home, come over here.
That is the funniest shit ever to me.
So she went on home, CMA. She went on home, huh?
She went on home. Now she ain't nowhere.
Mm, mm.
She went home. Um, but we don't. I don't see them. They use them. They use them to
Yep.
think, to see if they know anything. They don't know anything. Then what they'll do is
Kick you to the
stop
curb.
fucking.
Yeah, like if I gotta do all that, like if I'm rocking with you, then all of a sudden I'm trying to just for numbers or anything, clout chasing and shit. Like
And that's what
I
I was
just
just
felt
gonna
like
say,
that whole
Jamila.
situation was wrong. I don't know the stems of everything, but what I've seen, that shit was wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And
That
like
was
I said,
wrong.
I never say
Like if I rock with you hard body and somebody violating, pulling up your mother,
right.
and all that, I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But
Who coming out on me?
That's another
but
thing that I don't like about them. They don't hold people accountable at
Right.
all. It's just like they want blind followers. If
Hey,
you're not kissing their ass, it's a problem. That's a
uh,
problem. Like they
yeah.
don't take constructive criticism well at all.
yeah,
Right. I feel like we on the level. If I say I said Vaughn, that was wrong, and you take it personal, then that's on you. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I feel like I'm on the level. If you was to say or say to the side like, "Oh, Jamila, that what you did wasn't cool or whatever,"
Hmm.
but to be condoning it and talking about the man, mother, makeup, and all that, y'all think is funny and shit. Like that could be your child. Like that could be your mother. What? Okay. What? Okay. They ain't there arguing over that. I'm gonna get some milk. I'm getting ready to go to the store now. They ain't there arguing. They no more milk.
mm. How many kids you got?
Well, all my other kids is older. I only have my grandbaby here now and my 13-year-old. She'll be 14 next month. But I have a 26-year-old. Her birthday coming up. It's funny because the one that passed and my oldest, they be the same age for 3 weeks. Don't judge me, guys.
Oh,
Oh,
They be the same age for 3 weeks. So her
really?
birthday coming up on August 30th.
uh,
Yeah, so and then I have my son, he's 23. So I just got the 13-year-old here, my grandbaby. I was almost an empty nester. Now it's like I'm starting over because I have a baby to raise.
right.
Hmm. Your grandbaby. Yeah.
Wow. Well,
It's okay. Everything happened for a reason because I look at it as if I'm looking at it as if at least I didn't have to bury two people. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine if I had to bury my grandbaby too,
Hmm.
So I
I
was so happy none of them bullets hit no organs, no nothing, and they said she was fine.
That's
wow.
amazing.
That's a monster who would do some
Yeah,
shit
that's a
like
monster. Cause there's no way nobody gonna shoot at somebody and you see them with their child. You
that.
know,
Oh,
he is a monster. The coward, evil.
this is terrible. I have a cousin who that happened to. Her boyfriend came in the house and shot her like 9 times right in front of the baby. The baby was about 2.
Oh my goodness.
Shot and killed her.
And then you know what's crazy, CMA?
What's that?
Her best friend came all the way from Chicago to her funeral.
Wow.
Her best friend, and then her best friend got killed too in front of her child.
Uh,
2 years later. And I was like, what a coincidence. Like, you don't know when you're going to go, but for her to have got killed, even though it was with a knife, it wasn't with a gun. The girl stabbed her up and hit arteries and stuff, so she bled to death. But it was in front of her child, her 3-year-old son. And I was like, that was like my daughter. The baby
wow.
was 3 at the time, yeah. And I went to Chicago to the funeral, and it was crazy. Chicago is serious out there because they didn't find the girl at the time, so they had the police and everything at the funeral home. They were searching
Yeah,
pocketbooks and
they don't play.
everything. I was like, damn.
They'll keep looking for you until they find you. They do. Yeah,
They
Chicago.
was making sure nobody was gonna come up in there and do no shooting. They was checking pocketbooks and everything.
Yeah.
hmm It was so sad.
Because the
Wow.
funeral, when people get killed up here, like my
hmm
cousin, for example, Jamila, remember I told you he got shot 18 times?
Wow.
When my cousin was killed, my grandma didn't even want to go, and that's her nephew. She didn't even want to go to his funeral. I was pregnant. My daddy didn't want me to go because my cousin was in their life. When he got killed, y'all, my grandma was sitting on the next block. He was on the other block. His murder, because he didn't die right away, y'all. He lived 2 weeks after. Sepsis killed him in the hospital.
Yeah.
He was shot 18 times with a machine gun. It was so loud. My grandma said it's like and the thing is, she said when she heard it, she knew. She knew it was one of hers. That's what she said.
Right.
So her phone started ringing. Of course, she just started crying because she didn't know who it was, but she knew it was one of hers. So when that happened, like the funeral itself was crazy.
Right.
Like you never said, police everywhere, all of that. And my grandma was like, she didn't want to go to the funeral. And she looked at me and said, and you bet not go because whoever killed him, which of course we already knew, whoever killed him was going to go there and make sure that he was dead. And with the way my family is, they was out for blood. So she like, I don't want to go. Like it was like a meeting, like my cousins, because he got brothers and sisters. They were like upset because they felt like didn't nobody care about them. But it was like it's not like that. We got to think about us too and what these people might do to us. You get what I'm saying? Because that's how deep in their life he was.
Wow.
A good number of us showed up, of course, but my daddy wouldn't let me go. He wouldn't let me go. My brother went, but he wouldn't let me go. My sister go. My grandma, none of my aunties went. But I did, like send something, and of course I went to the candlelight and all of that. But even at the candlelight, they dismantled his grave.
Wow.
Like it's very serious up here. It's been several shootouts at funerals because these people like them gangs, and it don't be the older guys. It be the young guys that's wild. Now the older guys they'll pay for that machine gun, but they'll have them young guys do it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
You back, Miller?
Yes, I'm back. I dropped myself by mistake.
yeah, them people, it gets crazy out here. You go to a funeral, it's like you going to a concert. They opening up your purse. They patting everybody down. What's them things called? Metal detectors.
It was crazy.
It's sad. And like I said, my cousin, y'all, he lived for 2 weeks. He ain't, they was all on Facebook. He a hard body, hard body. Man, my grandma was so scared they was gonna go to that hospital and finish him off.
Oh my God.
My grandma was terrified. Cause when I tell y'all my whole family was up at the hospital every day, every day. Like my daddy was mad because I went up there to go see my cousin. He was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you don't you go up there without me." I'm like, "Daddy, you ain't got no time." And I don't know, when the last time I'm gonna see him. It was crazy. You cold? Come on. So it gets very active up here, very. And if you is like how I'm on YouTube talking shit right now.
Uh-huh.
If I was to say like fuck so and so, oh baby, and so and so got people in this damn YouTube, it's over with. Like you got to be really careful.
Right.
And one thing you don't do is play with people dead relatives. Because just because, I may not be able to get to you, it don't mean that somebody else that mess with me that's in their life ain't gonna get to you. Because a
Right.
lot of that happened too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so many people that's being murked off. Like, let me tell y'all something. Every weekend, one of my cousins' friends was killed. Before my cousin, it was his best friend. Before it was his best friend, it was one of his guys. Before it was one of his guys, one of the other guys, right? There was weekend funerals every weekend for them.
Wow.
Not every weekend. After they got killed, y'all get what I'm saying. They took out their whole gang. And then you want to know what happened? Somebody took out their whole gang.
Wow.
Yes, this nigga's still in hiding to this day. Like these people is crazy. What, baby? If you cold, stay in the room. Come on. I'm trying to clean up before your other siblings wake up.
Uh, how old are your kids?
um, okay, wait. Let me start with the oldest. 8, 5, 4, and KJ is 2. KJ, say hi. He's the most spoiled.
I could tell.
He is really spoiled. Everybody know him, right, Jamila? He is KJ. He is known for running the house.
Um,
He woke up at like 4 o'clock.
wow.
Yeah, I've been getting him back on a regular schedule because this summer we've been wilding. Like we've been up all night.
Mm. Well, that's good as a family.
Yeah, it's alright. I do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, you got to be careful up here. It's like certain areas you can't even go into. Like it's some areas you go into you can't play. Y'all know who Chief Keef is?
But
It's like, let's say you in an area where they don't mess with Chief Keef. They'll start shooting at your car because you playing his music.
really,
You go into an area where they don't mess with Lil Durk now. They'll start shooting at your car because you playing their music and repping OTF. Like these people, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You go on the wrong block, they don't recognize your car. Now that I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere that my family don't live on. I don't go down any block that I know for a fact my people don't live on. You get what I'm saying? I don't do that. And same thing with my husband. He lives. His people live in a area where if you say anything wrong to his auntie, everybody gonna come beat your ass.
mm.
So it's like, nah, man, these people is crazy. If my grandma walked to the store and somebody say something out of pocket with her, boy, and somebody recognize her, baby, bye.
You know, I did a play in Chicago some years ago. We were trying to get to Halstead Street,
Okay.
and so we had got in a cab or whatever that was. And when they had us by the Cabrini Greens, I said, "Nope, I ain't getting out of here."
That's out south. You was over there where Candyman live at.
Yeah, yeah. I got a picture with the Candy Man. I met
My
him.
my granny, my stepfather's mother, she grew up in Cabrini Greens.
Really, I heard it was rough
Mm-hmm.
back then. I sure wasn't going in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you was out south in the
Uh,
projects.
it wasn't that far from downtown.
Mm-mm. You was out south though. But them be on. All I'm gonna say is this: these young guys, my generation of guys, they is crazy. They got something to prove. They got
Yeah,
something to prove.
and when they get older, they're gonna realize that's for nothing.
A lot of them ain't getting older though. They
Yeah.
dying. Like when I tell you, it was so sad when my cousin and all his friends got killed because they waited until my cousin got out of jail to start popping niggas. Cause my cousin was locked up for a long time, y'all, a long time. And when he got out, mind y'all, he not that much older than me. He would have been like 30, 33, 34, and he's dead now. This is when my daughter, I was pregnant with I was pregnant with my daughter. So yeah. Wait, no, he wouldn't have been
Right.
33, 34. He would have been, you know, I said it right. He'd have been 30, about 34.
Mm.
Yep. These people is crazy.
Yes, they are.
Or maybe he would have been 32. I'm gonna have to go look, y'all. I just know he ain't even get to see his 30th birthday, y'all. That's all I know.
Hmm. But dude, I just try to live life and enjoy every minute.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, because you just never know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I never,
Yeah.
no, I always dreaded the day that my mother would be here. That is, oh, that's one of the hardest things ever. That's because I don't understand how people don't have a good relationship with their mama. I'm like, how?
And
But
even if you don't have a good relationship, try. Like,
yeah,
it's certain stuff that I'm just not gonna do when it comes to my mom. Like, I don't even want that burden. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, man, she
Uh,
mad. Oh well. You
yeah,
ain't
right.
because it
finna
can
fight.
come back to you. Your children could come and do the same thing back to you. You get what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
gotta respect your parents.
You know, me and my mama would talk. She was so good for hanging up on me. I'd give her time, I'd call back. I'd be like, she said, hello. I said, yeah. She go, what? I said, are you ready to apologize? And she'll hang up again.
I'm screaming. Not are you ready to apologize?
Yeah. We didn't speak one time. I called her every day because just to hear voicemail.
Yeah, you missed that. That's why I be like, I missed them
Yeah.
phone calls, even though she got on my nerve. That was my rough child. You know, the one out there that didn't play no shit, they'll beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, oh, I miss them calls that used to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it still be hard for me. Like when her friends share videos and stuff, like with them, it be hard for me to watch it.
And how long she been gone?
A little over 2 years. She passed April 9th, 2021.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of glad I got my mama here with me. It's her ashes, the ones that I got.
I
Yeah,
have my grandma's ashes too.
yeah.
Couldn't, couldn't nobody in my family, cause I sat with my grandma while she transitioned, like all the way through, and nobody like my great grandma had one daughter, and she just couldn't do it. She couldn't do it, so they wanted everybody to leave, and I was like, I'm not leaving. I was pregnant with my I'm so tired of telling. Yes, I was pregnant, y'all. I was pregnant every time something significant happened.
Mhm.
But I was pregnant with my baby son, the one that's always angry and emotional. um, and that was so hard to just do because I don't know if y'all know, but when a person is transitioning over, they be like hot and like their mouths get dry and all that type of stuff because
Yep.
they can't like swallow and stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
had to like give her those little things in her mouth and keep her cool. And it was so terrible just seeing her. I'm gonna stop talking about it. It was messed up. It was messed up. And I was so mad at my family. Like, why would y'all leave me to do that? Like we was all supposed to be there together. And then when I went through my little healing thing, it was like
How old was you, Vaughn?
I was 20. I'm KJ's 2. She died in 20. I was 27,
Oh,
28.
27. Okay.
I was 27.
Yeah, that's
What,
still
what,
kind of rough to see your grandmother pass like that. They
yeah,
struggling to breathe and all type of stuff.
it was terrible. Like, I'm not gonna say if I would have known it was gonna be like that, but that's not something I ever want to go through again. Not by myself.
You
Like,
know when it's about to end, because did they send her off to hospice? You know, once they send you off to hospice, that's like you in your last little days, you know?
Yeah.
we were in hospice. We were, they gave us like a privacy room,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just it was so hard, Jamila, because she knew I was there, and I was crying, and the nurse told me like, you have to calm down. One, you're pregnant, and two, she can feel you. And I was like, huh? And it's like after she said that, my grandma, her eyes were closed, and I was crying, and she reached out like she launched her whole body to reach out to me. And
Wow.
then she did the same thing with my grandma, before she left, because she was like out of it. So I was playing music for her so she could, just ease in, to the transition. And then they gave me this little pamphlet, like here's things that, that will help them transition. So excuse me, I calmed myself. I turned the music off, and I noticed her feet started to turn purple. And I said, oh no. And she wasn't hot anymore. She was cold. She was slowly turning cold. And I was on the phone with my godmother, and she was like, I'm just letting you know, Kevon, she about to go. And I said, okay. And I said, let me call you back. And I was just standing there, and it was real, real, real quiet. This lady came in like an hour before, and
Mm-hmm.
she like did a prayer, and she like did a cross on top of my grandma's head. And that next hour, she left.
Wow.
And when I tell y'all, I remember the time my grandma died at 11:58 exactly. She
Mm.
took her last breath at 11:58. Her body jolted a little bit, and she was gone. She was gone. And I can like just talking about it. I remember the smell in the room. Like I'm shaking because I was shaking. I got that cold feeling in my chest and that sinking feeling in my stomach right now. Like every time I talk about it, it's like I'm right back in that room. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I could see her, like her spirit come out her mouth type shit. Like that was crazy to me. It was crazy. And then when I finally left the hospice place, my auntie came and got me. My grandma used to love to travel. I seen an airplane take off, and you couldn't tell me that my grandma went in that plane.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Going on home. You know, they say to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. So,
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Right?
mm-hmm.
Look, he got his breakfast.
Oh, he got his breakfast.
Yeah. I'm looking. Look, I didn't
You
sat
looking?
down. Shoot,
Why
I'm
you?
glad I'm glad y'all on here with me because I would have started crying and everything.
You know what?
Oh, I already don't know. I am when I tell it. You can't help it but to get
Yeah.
choked up. Even when my daughter got up there and she was telling when she got that phone call, like your sister laying out there, she was up there crying. And they was like, just take your time, you know?
Hmm.
You know, that's just, I so my mother when she went, they took her off life support. I had a big problem with that, and
Um,
I've been asking God to try to um, soften my heart about it, because her last words to me was, um, "You got to hurry up and get here. I'm dying."
Oh wow.
wow.
Yes, she was at home at that time, and that's when I called the next day, and they said she was in the hospital. Then I called the day after that. They said she's on life support, and I'm like, "How you go from from talking to me to life support?" And I didn't call on the sixth, so she was dead. My mother was dead a whole day, and
Wow.
Oh wow.
that really just got me. I did. I was mad with my father. I was mad with my sisters. Um, my father be 80, so I did call him, and we got together and talked. Then my sister, I talked to her because I didn't even know what time my mother had died. And it was so hard, but everything happens for a reason. Because if I had been there, maybe I couldn't have took it. Maybe I would have went crazy. It's a number of things.
I'm trying. I'm.
You say what? Hello? Ah,
I think she's still there.
oh, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, Mila.
So yeah, but now trying to deal with it best I can. Yeah, it's hard to see somebody on YouTube talking about your mom, but the part that gets it is that they don't know her. So
My
I'm gonna
daughter. My
put you
daughter best.
on.
Um, my daughter best friend had came up for her remembrance cookout. When I tell you, this child getting on my nerves.
say what?
And she been giving me a headache since she got here. I'm happy she came, for the support and stuff. But girl, Lord,
Why she been giving you a headache?
cause she don't listen and she be all over the place. I need for you to sit your ass till I'm getting dressed. She peeking in the room and shit. Go sit down, get ready. Sure. So I'm coming with you. No, you're not. I didn't ask for nobody to come with me today. I gotta go start replacing my cards and stuff because I lost my wallet.
I
And the
know.
crazy thing is, I had $475 cash in my wallet. I
What?
said, whoever found that wallet probably was like, woo wee. My sister was like, somebody else needed it more than you. I'm like, no, I needed my money. What the hell is you talking about? She was like, no, somebody else needed it more than you.
You know what? I would have turned to the end of God. Because I just feel bad when
Yeah, something like that happened. That's why I was like, they could even take the money. I was hoping they just took the money and threw it back on the side or under a car or something. Cause I doubled back like 6 times hoping I found it and I didn't.
I found the lady wallet and had the money and I gave it. She was so shocked and so surprised, and she just kept saying, "Thank you, I wouldn't even take no money." I told her,
Yeah. But
"Take that,"
everybody is not good hearted these days.
but I was like, "God is gonna bless me, and I'm trying to make it to heaven." Lord knows I do a lot of bad stuff, cussing and shit. So See, oh my God, these grits are so delicious.
You know that song CMA, When We All Get to Heaven,
Yeah.
what a day and rejoicing that will be. That's one of my favorite songs. You ever heard that song, Juan?
I think I have. Who's it by?
I don't remember, but I know I love it.
Sing. Do me a favor. Sing the melody just a little bit.
When we all get to heaven, what a day and rejoicing that will be. When we all see
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah. I heard
we'll
that. I
jump
heard that.
and shout for victory. I think that's
Yeah.
how we go, right? He on the phone, he muted.
I mean,
Yeah, something like that.
it's just,
You know, I was raised up in church, but
Me
oh,
too. I don't
I
be
be
acting
crying.
right.
I know that's what I be saying. Like, what went wrong?
Yeah.
will be.
Uh, uh, Jesus.
Jesus. Hey, sis, I'm live.
It's breaking up, but I can hear it a little bit.
When we all get to, yeah, that was it. That's what you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm good for pulling up a song. Huh. I see my sisters in the bill.
Hey, PP. Well, y'all, I'm about to drop down. I got something I got to go take care of. Jamila,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to give me a list of people that you mess with. No, I'm just playing. Cause I had when
You.
you popped up here, I'm like, hey, I'm listening to how y'all talking. I'm like, oh, this her friend. Oh, okay. Oh my, because I'm still getting to know, people. Like I was telling him, like, I ain't really know you like that. I've heard of you, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that CMA was comedian Michael Allen. Like I'd be paying attention, y'all, but not like that really.
Oh, not like that.
Yeah, just know that I have friends that help me.
You know, see, I may be like, come on, somebody.
Man, I'm like, wait a minute, this is the same person? Because I don't even want to say the name that he was going by, not going by, but these people, was calling him. But I will say when he said it, and also y'all, I've been out doing my thing. So I'm like, comedian Mike Allen, why does that sound so familiar? Duh, because old girl used to kick it with him.
And look,
And I know CMA has been on UP's panel before, but I didn't know CMA was comedian Mike Allen.
wait, I was so shocked. I was like, you don't know me? No, I'm done.
Yeah, look, no, that's exactly how he said it. Like I don't be paying attention, y'all. I'm blind. I got to. Mm-mm.
So you wasn't there when that 10-hour live went down? Because that was the lit live.
10 hour
CMA had that
live,
10 out. Yes, that's when a whole bunch of shit went down that day.
girl. No, I will say, 4C. Did I know? I think I did know that 4C gang was CMA. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask the person who told me all of this because I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. When they was breaking it down with me, they was like, "Are you serious?" I said, "I'm so serious right now. I have no idea who you're talking about." What, baby?
CMA, you know that 10-hour live you did was lit, right? When everybody kept coming up on the panel and
Yeah,
good
yeah.
morning, PP.
That's, yeah, that was an epic live, and everybody
Yes,
was
it was.
they was telling their truth. They was getting that shit out, wasn't they?
Yeah.
What?
Everybody
So,
was in their feelings and ooh.
so what you have like a surviving the sipper live or something? Is that what I'm hearing?
Look,
I
it was
think Truth even came on that live too, and they was all. Oh, it was Liddy. Oh, it was
What?
Liddy. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at that. You still
And
got
she
it
was
up?
like, I'm not talking to nobody but CMA. And I think who was on the panel? I think it was, what's that guy name? He was on the panel and he was talking slicks like, oh, it was Liddy Vaughn.
oh God, I
Yeah.
know my sister was
Is the
on that
line still
panel.
up? Cause I want to see it.
I don't know. Is it
Wait,
still up, CMA?
I don't know. I have to go look at it. Look, my sister was on that panel. Shelby,
Yes,
Did-
everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that. I'm gonna go ahead and share it to the community wall because I want to see it.
Even I think even Coco B was up there and they was trying to question. I think the guy was questioning her and stuff. Even Nicole got up there.
Girl, what? Yeah, I gotta go see
Yes.
this.
oh,
That does sound
Tears
epic.
with the truth.
That's how that was an
Tears,
epic live.
that was Tears with the truth. The guy, he was up there. CC said, "Yeah,
Hmm.
I
And
appreciate out that night."
he was arguing with Tony in the background. It was crazy.
What?
It was.
Arguing with Tony in the back? Look, y'all
Hmm.
know I
Yeah,
what?
because he was coming at True, and then Tony got in it, and it was crazy. That live was crazy.
Wait, I kept, I kept messing up. I kept dropping down.
Hmm.
Going, they were going. That was a good one. I gotta find that live.
Yeah, that was a good live. I ain't even gonna hold you to it. A lot of people came up on the panel. It was crazy.
They had some shit to get out,
Hmm.
and they felt like coming over here to tell it. That was right after me and my sis made up, and it had a lot of people feeling a lot of different ways.
Hmm.
I
I
was like,
think
this,
Pete was on the panel too that day, right?
yeah, she was up there. She was up there.
Hmm.
All was up there. I mean, people were saying,
Everybody was coming up.
and they were saying what they felt. Mm-mm. Wasn't nobody mad at me though that night. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that something?
I think Nicole had came up there because she was mad with Coco B, right? And then she was mad with. I think you hit Nicole panel that day. It was crazy that day. You hit Nicole panel for a little while. Everybody started going live.
Yeah, yeah, that was epic. It has not been alive like that since, has it?
Out for it's been some epic lives after that. It's been some
So
crazy
what?
ones.
So my question is,
I just
what
ain't paid
kicked
attention.
everything off?
What kicked?
Uh,
Well, yeah, it kicked it off. Remember, because they put up his mom funeral, and everybody was saying that was wrong for True to have sat there, and they know we was vouching for her when that girl put out her son coughing and all that. So she was basically coming up to tell CMA that she wasn't condoning it or whatever, but people was not trying to hear that, and the shit went left, and
Oh
I
it
think
was the
wow.
day he dropped his goddamn mom funeral. Like that shit wasn't cool.
Oh yeah, that's
And
fucked up.
then you monetize it. Like some lines you just don't cross. I'm sorry.
That
remember
part.
Like it could be you one day. You get what I'm saying?
he
Imagine
had
somebody doing that to your mom.
half the money. If you don't get your bitch ass out of here, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Was telling CMA I'm gonna give you half the money. Like that shit wasn't funny. And then I
Um,
think he had showed a cash app like he sent them $5 or some shit trying to be funny.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but that's how that live had started. It was crazy.
it
And
was.
people were just asking Coco B like, if you consider Mike your friend, like why you did it. Like it was all over the place. It was crazy that day.
Hmm.
And then I think she was blocking people because she was still a moderated and PP was unblocking them. It was crazy. Crazy. Yep.
I just don't know how it went 10 fucking hour.
Yeah, it was 10 hours. She even had blocked Nicole. But then Nicole came back in her other channel and she was telling Mike, unblock me. And then that's when PP started everybody that Coco B was blocking, PP was unblocking them. So it started getting crazy. Yes. I remember that live. It was litty.
I enjoyed it.
I did too in the bushes. I ain't come out one time and said shit. I was just there for the show.
Did CMA say he enjoyed it?
Huh?
He said he enjoyed it.
No,
Yeah.
I said I enjoyed it. I was in the
Oh,
bushes enjoying that shit because it was crazy. And that's the day I think they was telling he told Coco B because she went live. Come on home. Oh no, she had left your chat and went to Truth's live,
Uh-huh.
right? I think that's what happened. She had
Oh,
left CMA live and went to Truth live and was talking about the situation. That's what happened, right? Am I wrong?
I started calling her out on.
Right, she had left your chat and went to her live, right?
so I have a question. This 10-hour live. What time did it start?
Oh my God, it was like in the afternoon and it just kept going, going and going and going because everybody kept coming up because, UP and them was saying, oh, I can't believe she did that, and we was vouching for her when that girl put up her son's funeral. How could she have been on the panel when he did that? She was basically coming to say she told Moneyboy not to post it, and she couldn't stop him or whatever. But everybody was saying, but by you being up there, it still don't look good on you because we was there,
No, it don't. If
you know.
anything, he if anything, motherfuckers would have been doing that by themselves because that's wrong.
Yeah,
It
so
would have
she
been
was
like, if we cool with you,
basically. I guess she was coming to let CMA know, like, she would never do that or want him to feel that way, like she understand about his loss, but nobody won't let her speak. And she was like, I'm up here only to speak to CMA. And then the guy, I don't remember who was up there, I forgot the guy name, and he
Gears.
because he was questioning
Gears.
Coco B too.
hmm
His name was Gears.
oh,
Yes,
years.
yes,
Gears with the truth.
yes, yes,
Okay, I
yeah, the
know who
truth,
years is,
yeah.
That was
When I tell you, you gotta go look for it if it's still there.
and it's
I
only
never
one 10-hour live.
Yes, there's only one 10-hour live.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go look for it. How long ago was this?
oh
Like what? Like 2 months ago, something like that, right? It
Two
wasn't
months
too.
ago.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
no,
What?
it
It's
was like
probably like 2 or 3 months ago, the least. It wasn't that long ago.
You know what? It had to be back in when it was cold out, right?
no, it was like
No, it was like springtime, warming up, right?
Okay, so yeah, springtime. Cause yeah, I know what I'm trying to say.
my mother had already passed away.
Yes, because we was talking about him putting up the funeral and getting it monetized, and everybody was mad that Truth was sitting there. And remember, that's why she had came to let you know, like she would never, participate in something like that. She had told him not to put it up, but he don't listen. Remember,
Oh,
that's what she was coming to tell you, like,
look, my
but that
sister
guy
passed
was,
Okay, but let me ask you this,
away. There it go right there.
Jamila.
There it go right there.
yeah, because Gibbs was arguing with Tony. That shit was funny.
When he did it, was she sitting on were they on his page or her page?
He did it on his page. They said she was sitting on the panel. I don't know because I had been stopped watching him. So all I know was the funeral was put up and I wasn't entertaining that shit, watching it, no none of that. So
Wow.
I was like, that's
Hey,
crazy.
y'all
And
see
then
that
when
right?
he showed that he monetized it, I was like, wow, that's just
Y'all see that right there? That's the link to the 10 hour.
Okay. Thank you, VP. Yeah,
I
that's insane.
want you. Can you message it to me, PP? I mean, why did I say PP? Yeah, Gears was really getting Coco together in a special kind of way.
But that's not, yeah. As soon as that happened, yeah, we're gonna have to reevaluate our friendship.
The boy, I love the boy.
Or I don't know. That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to watch the 10 hour live.
I am. Look, do I got something to do with that? Let me put all this stuff on. But oh yeah, I'm supposed to be dropping down, y'all. Let me drop down because I do have something to do today. I just remembered. Well, I gotta do something this morning. Run an errand. I'm a I ain't been to sleep. I should be used to this. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
Look, I don't know how we've been up here this long like that. Even though we was
I'm
on our
used to it.
mm,
I'm used to it.
day too. I'll be hit that email.
Okay. Jamila, he wants to interview me. Will you tell him I don't know how to do none of that? I am like spontaneous. I just do stuff on YouTube.
And that worked. Well, I enjoyed you.
And you know what? It was nice talking to you, CMA. I definitely I was already subscribed to you though. I think I might have subscribed to you right after I had the conversation with the person that was breaking everything down for me.
You never gonna tell me who that is, are you?
No, because they're my real friend. Like
I,
when I
I
say
know that.
like my real friend, like I met them on YouTube, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like my real friend.
yeah.
Helping me out behind the scenes, keep up with stuff.
Hey sis, can you message me the link to that 10 hour live, please?
I'm subscribed to all your pages, Sammy. I've been
Yeah,
from your big page. I was just always in the bushes. You know, some people don't come out the bushes. You know that, right? You have
Yeah,
supporters
some
and
people.
they just will never come out the bushes. But I just was like one day, like I'm coming out the bushes.
Yeah, some people watch and they enjoy just watching
Yeah, and don't
and
want to
not
come in the
really
chat.
being in it. Yeah.
Hmm.
And honestly, you have to appreciate them people, especially if they hit you up on the back end.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate them people because they be watching, they be helping. They be like, you know.
I don't.
I used to watch everybody peep each other and everything. Like I know stories. I just always sat in the bushes. But I started coming out speaking and they probably thinking like, oh, they just coming around because of the drama. No, I've been there. I could tell you all the drama for real, for real. Like I've
Mhm.
been there. I just always was in the bushes with her.
That's how I was with them people over there. But I stopped. If you ask me, I stopped watching too early because a lot of stuff went down when I stopped watching, and a lot of stuff went down in the in between time. But the
Hmm.
truth is, I only followed them to watch the mukbangers when they was into it with other content creators other than UP or the other person. I didn't watch that. That's why I'm like, I would click off. If I clicked on and I heard them say PP, it's been 3 years and ain't not 3 years. It's been 2 years and ain't nobody told me who PP is yet. I will say I like when people hop,
Devon?
huh?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Okay, you're back.
I will say I appreciated them people that would drop their names on accident, quote unquote, in their chat. Cause then I was able to keep up with who they was talking, about. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes YouTube will recommend people's channel to you.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna say this: I never got a recommendation for CMA or PP ever. I did. I had one for I ain't gonna say her name because I don't know. But I had one for one person, and like all the everybody in the mukbang tea sector. You get what I'm saying? It's like I had a whole bunch of people down my timeline, whatever you want to call it, that I didn't recognize or didn't know. So I
Good
didn't click on it.
morning.
So it was like channel recommended. Well, I don't know who this person is. I don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Over 5,000 people
Why
watch
did you just ask me to do it? He said over 5,000 people watch who content?
that 10 hour live. 5.3.
Wow.
No, 5.8K. Almost 6,000 people watch that.
Well, I guess I'm gonna help you get to 6,000. Cause I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna send it to one of my relatives who like to keep up with the drama.
We did that. I mean, everybody is on this damn panel.
Yeah, I stopped watching too soon.
I had like 6 people up here at one time. Wow.
So by the end of the live, everybody was pissed off at Big Roo
And Coco.
and Coco. Wow. Like I really don't know too much about her other than, you know, that she being the shit. Cause when I went looking for her, recently, not recently as in of today, but the last time I heard her name in the mix, her channel was gone.
Yeah.
And then somebody said it was back up. By that time I was uninterested because I had all the answers that I needed. So yeah, it's hard to keep up with everybody. But I will say, Jamila, it pays to have those people that be in the bushes on YouTube.
Hmm. It do. It really do. It just, some stuff happen and it make you come out the bushes to, in support. Like certain stuff just be wrong. Oh, it sound like muffled or something. Is it me or just muffled up?
Yes, a little muffled. They say morning people. Well, yeah, I think I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I'm so good. Uh, I had uh, Bond to get me up.
All right,
Y'all,
y'all, the house is clean. I would literally work all night, Jamila, and then when I would come home, I would make breakfast, get everybody ready for school, drop everybody off at school, go to school myself, and then come home, make dinner, take a little nap before everybody got out of school. But it would still be me, Gemma, and KJ would lay down and go to sleep and take my little nap, wake up, help with homework, and then go after I help with homework, put everybody back to sleep, tag team with my husband, and then I would go back to work. Yep, that was my schedule for 2 years. I'm gonna get. Let me get all of this stuff up.
can y'all hear me? Hello.
What happened?
We can hear you now. We couldn't hear you before.
Wait, could
Oh,
anybody hear
okay.
me?
I
We
didn't
can hear
hear
you.
anything if anybody was talking.
Oh
Oh,
dang.
yeah,
Y'all just came back.
y'all, I didn't got sleepy now, y'all. Y'all want to say something before I get off?
No, because I was about to drop too. It
I
was
was just
good
gonna say
coming up.
I
Hey,
finna
well, tell
drop
us about
down.
when are you going to do the thing about your daughter? What day?
Huh? My name. Oh, they had already had shared the link, Jamila Joseph. Well, my
Okay.
name on my YouTube is Jamila Forever Nay Joseph.
Okay. And you having something special for your daughter? You're going to be doing it again, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna repost her story. That's it. But I already had her remembrance cookout. I didn't even go live or anything. I was supposed to go live and do little shorts and stuff, but me losing my wallet had messed my day up. But it was a beautiful turnout.
I'm glad. I'm
I
glad.
don't
I
know
hope.
if y'all have like Instagram or stuff. That'll be the only way y'all will get to see pictures and stuff.
Oh,
I'm gonna drop my Instagram in the back chat, Jamila.
All right.
all right, y'all. We're gonna. I enjoy
Okay, Jamila.
Yes.
It's literally the same name as my YouTube, and I'm in a white dress.
Okay.
So yeah, but you got to request for me to approve you.
Good. Prove me. Okay. No problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
See you.
y'all.
It was nice talking to you, CMA. Thank you for allowing me on your panel.
Okay, I enjoyed you guys. We must do this again.
Yes.
Absolutely. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Have
All
a good
right.
day,
Everybody,
Sammy.
make sure y'all
Bye.
go. Make sure y'all go and check out both these young ladies' channel. Okay.
Lord, don't y'all do it. Jamila, tell them I don't
All
be talking about nothing. Bye.
right, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, y'all. So that was our early morning talk. I enjoyed it. Shout out to everyone that came on the panel. Um, I'm gonna give me some sleep in. I done ate that breakfast. I done got sleepy. I'll have a chat today. I will go live again today. Don't forget support the channel. $Comedian 313. Like, share, comment. Make sure you subscribe and get somebody else to subscribe if you're not already. All right, this is comedian Michael Allen. I'm out. Peace.